EmpressParis. Come on, y'all. Everybody should be rise right now. Come on. Period. Let's go. All right, you guys. Again, this court is about the man that preys on women. Is fruitful present? Is the stenographer present? Is the videographer present? Also, are the witnesses present right now? Again, this case is very intricate. This case is extremely serious. There's maybe some emotional components attached to this case. There's women that feel as though they've been wronged. There are women that feel as though they've been wronged and disrespected, and it's just gonna go down today in our court. All right, give us back our owner. Okay, can anyone please? New FaceTime is here. Thank you, new FaceTime. Can anyone please contact Fruitful for me, please? All cell phones should be turned off and no eating in the court. Revenge porn is wrong. Yes, boo pick. Revenge porn is wrong, and I did see a picture of your. Can you please contact her again and ask her will she be recording? This is horrible. Men don't do stuff like this. Well, men don't, but cowards do. Men don't, but weak, cowards, disrespectful pedophiles do. Also, allegedly, there is a younger individual involved. Fruitful, are you able to record today, my love? Dang, Fruit. Are you able to record because you forgot, you didn't see it? Oh, you are. Thank you. I wish you would have texted me that. All righty. So, yeah, we need better communication, babe. All right, you guys. So, yeah. So let's get down to it. This is sad. Women need to be more careful. These no good dogs. That is true. But sometimes, that's why other women and our voices and our support, we're here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring up some witnesses. We have Nikki. And we also have Big Bad Vixen. Is Sunny here? Also, is Lady Mac here? Is any other witnesses in the building or victims? Any witnesses or victims in the building? Go ahead and share the live, everyone. No, we support you. Okay, Danny from the D says, we support you, Sunny. All right. Give the host, thank you so much. And also give the other host that's going to be on here. They're witnesses, but they're also hosts, all right? We're going to take this case extremely serious. I'm going to ask the ladies questions. I'm going to give them an opportunity to talk. Thank you, research. And who's on the docket? Who's on the docket? It's Beagle IDTIRAS. Beagle IDTIRAS is on the docket. All right, he is our defendant. He is accused of, you're welcome, he's accused of blackmail, revenge porn, bullying, okay, taking advantage of women, taking advantage of their money. All right, so there's a lot of stuff going on here. Yep, learn from others' mistakes, ladies. They prey on us all. That is true. Yes, founder, Tyra, is you. All right, so without further ado, okay, Eloquent J is here. So our witnesses are pouring in, everyone. The witnesses are pouring in. And again, thank you all for being a part of the court. Thank you all for being here today. A lot of you guys that are new to here, what we usually do is have you guys change your name to something that's relative to the court. You can be the detective. I don't see an attorney here. I don't see counsel. I don't see my gavel here. I don't see the court operator, the court stenographer. There's a serial court goer here. Hello, serial court. She likes to go to court. All right. So we saw, Real Bipolar, the church mouse is here. Okay. Thank you all for changing your names. Again, this court case is about basically blackmailing. All right. Porn, revenge porn, stealing of dragons and monies, intimidation, bullying women, total disrespect. So change your name to fit the court today. The name of this court case is The Man Who Preys on Women. All right. That's the name of the court case today. Absolutely. So if you guys want to get into it, if you want to troll and you don't want anyone to know who you are, you can change your name so you can fit into the court case today. That's what we do over here. I'm your judge again. I'm Empress Paris. And if you guys didn't hear some of the stuff that we do in the beginning, we always play the court theme song to hype it up. We play the court theme song to hype it up. After we play this theme song, I tell everybody what viewers so we can get this out. We need the word out. There's a lot of new people. Yep. There's a lot of new ladies coming on the app. And if we don't put out enough awareness, Tyra's got to go. This is sad. We don't put out enough awareness, y'all. A lot of ladies are getting taken advantage of. And that's what happened to Nikki. She's new on the app. She's giving him almost 20 dragons of her own money. 20 dragons, and you should see where her page is as a host. When we bring her up here, it's going to make you so sad to see that she's giving out, yes, we added it up today. She's giving out 18 dragons and 6 shields, 9 treasures, and some maces. When you add up everything she's giving him, I want you guys to look at what she's received since she's been a host. Look at what she's received since she's been a host. And we're going to go from there. We're going to go from there. Look, almost 20 dragons. Almost 20 dragons. That's $4,000. Okay? Go ahead, guys. Change your name. Bribery. Okay? Revenge porn. Bullying, disrespecting, breaking all the Bigo rules, okay? And guess what we did today for some of the ladies? We've had them write feedback at bigo.tv. If anybody feel as though somebody's doing revenge porn on them, if anybody feel as though people are telling you, help me, give me all your money, and intimidating them and taking their money, if anybody feels as though anybody on this app is dealing with anyone that's a minor, write feedback at bigo.tv and put their Bigo ID in your message. We got to report these pedophiles. We got to report these male chauvinistic pigs. We got to report these guys that are taking our bodies and just giving them all over the internet. That's revenge porn, and it's illegal in 46 states. Okay? If anyone know anybody like that, you write feedback at bigo.tv and you put their Bigo ID there and you back it up with a little proof, because we're going to get these suckers off this app. This is disgusting. And we will not stand for it. Okay? And that's on that. Feedback at bigo.tv. Make sure you put the correct Bigo ID. Hello, bullying. How are you? That's why I don't mess with no one on this app at all. You can't trust them. It's disgusting. As adults. It's disgusting. Okay? Hey, parole board. All right, so we're going to get into it. Is everybody ready for court? Has everyone changed their name? Has everyone at least shared the live so that we can get people in here? Lady Mac is here. Perfect. Come on home, Tyrus. No R. Kelly. No. Yeah, he does need to come home to the big house. Period. Perfect. This is your daughter, Kayla. Hey, parole board. Hey, mama. Hey, spicy yaya. All right, court's about to start. We know what it's about. Let's get it in. All right, Nikki. So Nikki is primarily the witness that came to me today. I want everyone to, at least before we even get started. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Miss Empress.
Hi. I want everyone to thank you and welcome. And before we start, can you raise your right hand and can you swear to tell the truth? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, before we bring up the other ladies, we'll bring them up in a few seconds. I want everyone to take a look at Nikki's page. Her being received is 191K. Those are her beans received. Now, her diamonds say 37.4K. The reason why that says low, she's going to explain to you, because she erased her sins because they were so high. She sent almost 20 dragons to Cyrus. And in return, she's received 191K. That doesn't match 18 dragons. Not even close. Well, she's here today. She's here as a witness. Yep. You know why she erased it? Because she was embarrassed, and then she's new to the app. When we don't know, we don't know. So someone convinced her or showed her how to erase her sins, because she was embarrassed to let people know she sent out almost 20 dragons and only received a couple of shields. She's embarrassed. And we're not going to judge her for that. She's new to the app and did not know. She was getting a lot of phone calls, allegedly. Hey, help me with this. Recharge this. Come to this. I got a PK today. Just hurry up. Come. And she would recharge, thinking it's business. So we're going to get her statement. We're going to get the proof, okay? I'm sorry this happened to you. So am I. So this is Moneybags. Well, her name is Nikki. She changed her name. This is crazy. I'm sorry as well. Can't trust anyone. Mm-hmm. That's not Tiras, y'all. That's somebody changed their name to Tiras. All right? So let's go ahead and bring up our next witness. Now, our next witness is someone that is not, I don't see her in here, Bad Vixen, but I'll bring up Lady Mac. So this next witness, you guys, is someone that basically woke it up on Tiras prior to everything really cracking down. She wanted everyone to be aware of what he was doing months and months ago, but no one would listen. She didn't get a lot of views, and a lot of ladies didn't listen to her, and now she's back today, and we're going to recant her story. So welcome, Lady Mac. Hi, Lady Mac.
Hi, how you doing?
Great. So she was in his family. She's known him for a while. And again, she tried to warn the other women, and no one would listen to her. So she's here with us today. Thank you for coming.
Yes. He also owes me a dragon as well.
Okay. All right. So the next witness that we're bringing up, we are going to bring up Hermo. Hermo, are you a victim or a witness? Are you a victim? We definitely want the victims.
She's a victim.
So he owes her. Okay. So guys, make sure y'all are a victim with because y'all didn't send me no receipts. Like if you didn't send receipts and stuff, so I'm confused because we talked about this before.
I sent them through Sunny.
Okay, so I probably didn't even get them. Oh, she probably sent them to me. I don't know they're yours. She probably sent them to me and I don't know they're yours. Thank you guys. Please get these lovely ladies. They're all hosts. Are you guys all hosts?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
All right. Yes, so they have a story to tell y'all. You guys want the information about them? Help these ladies out. Please give them some gifts because
let me
have a show. I'm sorry? Okay. We do have a show with
Vixen.
What happened?
I went to
Vixen's
go get
in the queue
Vixen.
too.
Oh, there she go.
Vixen's in the queue. Yeah, she's in the queue. Yeah, she's in the queue. Okay.
All right. So again, ladies, please go ahead and gift these ladies. Let's get them, up. They are witnesses. I'll be gifting them as well, and they are victims, and they have a story to tell. Share the live. We want as many women on this app that are coming, new supporters, new women to know, and we need awareness. This is an awareness court, and we need to bring awareness to the men that prey on the women that come off this app. They prey on us. And it's not fair because we're coming on thinking we're meeting a new friend or we're meeting a new guy that we're into, and we're going to go back and forth and run these numbers up based on what they're telling us. And then it turns out to be not what it is. And we want to put a stop to it. Okay, one victim at a time. Okay? Period, Gaga. All right, so now we're going to bring up Vixen. Now, Vixen is someone that came to my court. She came to my court on him, but what happened when she was on court, she wouldn't really relay her story properly, so I couldn't get the end. She's still not in. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of girls in the court. I couldn't see Vixen. Okay, Vixen, here you go. Vixen is someone that came to court, and she came with a solid argument. And despite what I thought, I could not penalize him or bring him to be guilty because Vixen didn't relay her information properly. Her evidence didn't add up. Her evidence looked as if she was somebody that was fanning on him or flirting with him and just was gifting him with nothing in return. And then she was gambling in a room and she was winning prizes. So it looked like a big game, a big relationship game. But now she got her sisters around her. Now she got more ammunition and she's back. and we're going to put more of her evidence back into this court case again today. We're going to put it back in, and we're going to run with it, all right? We got Harriman on her side. We got Nikki. We got Lady Mac. We got Vixen. And now we have someone that wouldn't even speak up in the last court case. We have a young lady named Sunny. Sunny and him was very close. He was so close to Sunny that he sent her countless of nude pictures of the women that he had relationships with. His face are in the FaceTime videos with these ladies. You can see these ladies' whole bodies while they're thinking they're dating a mature man and they're sharing an intimate moment with a man they're dating. He is taking photos of them without them knowing it. And then not only that, he's holding these photos and sending them. He's sharing them with another woman and another woman. That is revenge porn. When he gets mad at them, he shares the photos. And you know why I know this is facts? I got the photos. And these photos are going to Bigo.
Man.
Everyone, welcome Sunny. Sunny was intimidated. She was afraid to say anything, but she always said, even with the message that she sent me, she told him, you need to stop this. She did tell him, you shouldn't be doing this. Stop this. You shouldn't be doing this. Stop this. You shouldn't be doing this. But she was also afraid to come up. You know how women are. We've all been, so a lot of us have been in situations where we're just afraid to come up. The guys have so much mental power on us that we are afraid to step up and talk up for our sister. But we got each other's back. We got her back today. We got her back today. Now, before we start, you guys, feedback at Bigo.tv. Put this in the comments. I need 50 letters to go to Bigo today. Feedback at Bigo.tv. This letter needs to contain his Bigo ID. This letter needs to contain the fact that he is sending out new photos of these ladies and his face is in the camera. He's blackmailing these ladies with these nude photos. He's also on the phone convincing them, send me thousands of dollars. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back. He's not texting it. He's just saying, send me money, I'll pay you back. Feedback at Bigo TV. I need everyone to send him his Bigo ID. They knew better. Why would we feel sorry? That's their fault. They fell for it. It's not necessarily. No. You got to remember, hold on. You got to remember, we come on this app for business, right? And what if we do meet a guy that we kind of sort of like? We're not thinking that me supporting him, that he's going to use this against me and not pay me back. That's not what, when women support, we support hard. You guys know that. You know, once women support, we support hard. Once we are tight with somebody, loyalty is there at the beginning. Oh, no. It wasn't my fault. Oh, this one of the yellow people. Y'all get the yellow. I can't talk about the yellow today. No, we can't make this about her. All I know is yellow stuff wasn't my fault. Kick out. No, we can't do this. Any yellow people, get them out. This is my show, not hers. Take her sorry ass story somewhere else. Not today. Not on me. Now, do we understand that? And again, what's the difference with Yetta is these ladies are not blaming nobody. They're not blaming nobody. Okay? They're not blaming anybody. That's the difference. Okay? They're taking responsibility, and it's time for them to stand up. And that's what we're doing today. They're not doing the blame game. They're blaming themselves, and it's time for them to stand up. Now, let's get into it. Everyone got feedback at Bigo.tv?
Yeah, I did mine today.
About time somebody said it. Thank you, Empress. Thank you too, Melanie. All right, so welcome. Now, Lady Mac, right hand, please. All the ladies, right hands. Okay?
Yes.
Do you ladies solemnly swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Perfect. I do.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Perfect. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start with Miss Moneybags. Her name is Nikki. Okay. I tell you, this update is a headache. Everyone else can mute your box for a minute so we don't have any feedback. I really appreciate that. Miss Moneybags, welcome, lovely lady.
Thank you.
All right, so how long have you been on the app, Miss Moneybags?
I'll say just a few months, maybe 5 to 6 months.
Okay, and how long have you been a host?
This is my first month as a host.
Okay. All right, so Mimi, if you're going to come in here being disgusting, yep, thank you, Mimi. All right, this is your first month as a host, right?
Right.
So I want y'all to please understand that I am a non-biased judge. I'm going to bring the facts. I'm going to ask you tough questions. I'm going to ask you questions that are easy. But because we still, no matter what, as women, I support women wholeheartedly, but I have to make sure that you're held accountable. You understand that, correct? All right. So, and this will teach us to do better. When we know better, we do better. So when I go hard on you, I'm not trying to judge you, but I got to make sure the reality is there. Because you're a beautiful Black woman. You seem very, very educated. You look like you work hard to make your money. We can't continue to let ourselves get played like this. I done been played before too. So we got to learn from our mistakes. We got to teach the younger girls that's in this room so they can know the signs. All right. So not only is this court, but this is awareness. This is a teachable moment. And we got to look at it like that. So please forgive me now if I get on y'all a little bit too hard because it's going down. And I can only talk from experience. I've been on this application for a while. I've had a guy that I was dating, and he took a photo of me too and passed it out. So I can talk from experience. Okay? And when we know better, we do better. Okay?
Right.
And that's it. Because I can take responsibility for my truth as well. So this is a judge-free room. We don't judge in this room. We have conversation. We have discussions. We're gonna get into it, and then we're gonna build each other up. Okay? So let's do it. Okay. So you've been on this app now for about 6 months, right?
Yeah.
The guy doesn't want to come. The guy's his big old idea is TIRAS. He doesn't want to come. He's watching from the window right now. He's here. He's present. He's always present at all my court cases. His name is Tiras5000. His big old idea is TIRAS. He's always here.
And his window watcher page is FDR Tyrus. He's definitely in the room. I seen when he entered.
Yeah, he's here. He's always here.
And all of his FDR, all of the people you say FDR, most of them are with his team as well, if you don't know.
Yeah, high founder, and guess what? When he's ready to come up, he can come up. We're not gonna beat him down, but we're gonna bring out the facts. All right. So whenever he's ready to come up, he's welcome on the panel. That's not what this is. It's not a witch hunt, but these ladies are fed up and they feel as though they've been taken for a ride. All right. So you've been a host for how long, my love?
This is my first month.
All right. This is her first month as a host. Now, as a host. Now, earlier you came to my live and we added up the amount of money that you had given Tires, and it came out to over almost 19 dragons, basically, almost 20 dragons. It was 18 dragons and 6 shields. So it's safe to say that you pretty much put about $4,000 on this app.
Yeah.
Now, did you do that over the course? Yes, over the course of being a supporter and a host. How much do you feel as though came from before you were a host, and how much do you feel as though came when you were after you were a host?
Okay, so see, when I first came in, I started on Dee Dee. Now, Dee Dee, you don't even have her numbers. Dee Dee was his gifter. So then I inquired about becoming a host. He kind of like, just like, he never helped me, basically. So I saw that he wanted me to stay in the gifting spot. Whenever he had the snipers come in, I was the sniper. He would call, hey, it's going to be a big PK this here. Or I got 3 or 4 PKs stacked together and I need to get this rebate. You think you can do at least 2 dragons? I'm going to need at least 1 dragon. So I'm like, well, okay, because this is business and I do keep notes and I do keep receipts. So we had
when did you guys discuss that this was business and that at some point he could help you or pay you back? I'm not pay you back, but help you.
He always, whenever he called, he always say, I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to pay it back to you because I got to get this percentage, or I have to meet this goal, or these guys here, I need a sniper. So I was the sniper. So see,
all right, so running that same old game, right, Founder Delta? So he was running that same old game. So
right,
how many times, go ahead, how many times would you say he would say he'll pay you back?
And that's almost every day. Every day he got a PK, he need a sniper.
And I believe her. I believe her because when we was in a family, we was already arguing with him about how he would take all the PKs and leave us as family members with no PKs. Right. Where we would have to sit here and spend all the money on him, and we're not getting it back even when we in the casino.
Mm-hmm.
That was a major problem.
Oh, you're gonna have to throw the money on him in the PK. So you didn't win nothing.
All right. So this is my question: how long were you in his family money bags?
Well, once he noticed that Dee Dee would throw money like she was throwing money, he immediately said, hey, you can become part of the family. But Dee Dee was a gifter. That's why I didn't give you her ID, because that was his gifter. Once I went more into the business side of things, that's when I brought the Bayou Queen in. And if he catch me off guard, I throw off a Nikki, but Nikki point her. The money wasn't adding up. It was too high.
Okay, so Dee Dee is out. Dee Dee's a gifter. How much would you say Dee Dee gave him?
Dee Dee gave almost 20. She probably gave him 20.
So she gave him about $4,000 as well in U.S. dollars.
Right.
Okay.
Probably.
Now, Nikki. Now, what is Nikki? Is Nikki a host at this time?
Nikki is a host. But
okay.
See, Nikki is a host. Family. He wanted me to bring Nikki over to his family. That didn't add up for me because I knew how he did me with Dee Dee. So I said, nah, I want to do business. I want to start making my money and doing the right way, you know. And I saw that and noticed he wasn't going to help me to reach the goals that I needed to reach.
Mm-hmm. All right, so everybody in the comments, when someone asks who we're talking about, please let them know who we're talking about. Beagle ID TIRS. All right, just you guys make sure the bailiffs and the jurors, y'all helping regulate the comments, okay? Now, so Nikki, how much do you think Nikki gave him?
She probably, if I go back and look, which I probably can.
About what, $3,000, $2,000? About $3,000? Yeah. And then you have one more page, correct?
Right. Now that's Bayou. She's business.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Bayou is business.
So you got the Bayou and Nikki. Those are the two that you all said it came up, the dragons came up to.
About $4,000 total. Got it. All right. Now, at what point did you strictly say this is business? And he said, yeah, girl, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to pay you back.
Oh, whenever he called, it's always, I'm going to pay you back. When your next PK? You send it to me and I'm going to throw it back to you.
And when was your next PK? Did you ever do a PK?
Well, I did, and he didn't come. I said, what happened to you? I had the PK and you didn't come. Oh, I was asleep.
Girl, how many PKs did he come to?
How many he come to and drop a dragon? None.
What did he drop when he came? You dropped 20 plus dragons on him. What did he, when he came to your PKs, what did he come?
And bells and bombs. Bells. That's what he do, bells and, right. The bells.
So he's gambling off your conversion on you. Okay, Nikki, I'm going to put you on reserve for a second. We're going to bring up Lady Mac. Thank you so much for your testimony. Well, I have another question. Okay, Nikki, do you feel as though you guys did you guys have more than just a business relationship? Were you guys dating at any point?
No. In business, you keep it business.
Period.
You don't do that extra, whatever that is, because whatever goes on this app, I'm not involved in that. I'll deal with you in real life, but I'm not going to deal with you on the app. So we never had a relationship or none of that. That's why I'm so surprised to hear these ladies here on this panel, because he's different people. Maybe have different personalities or something.
So this is my question then. After $4,000 or $5,000, when did you know, like thousands of dollars later?
So this how it goes, right? You come in and you're gonna help me out. So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna help him out. I'm gonna help build him, right? Because I basically build him with his numbers and with his money and his rebates or whatever. So once he gets straight with that, he's gonna come back and help build me, right?
How long do you think that takes? How long do you think that takes?
Because looking at this here kind of money, he can't pay me that back. He has to go get him a job.
But why didn't you give him $1,000 and then let him try to play that back? Why did it get up to it's a lot of money between Didi, Nikki, and Bayou? I'm gonna say you probably gave him $7,000, $8,000. So my love, what I'm asking you, sister, is
until you all brought it when we were talking about the numbers earlier, I'm like, what? Yeah, that's a hard lesson learned, but yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, Nikki, for sharing your story. It's going to help other gifters and other supporters that want to become a host. It's going to help us. This is awareness, you guys. Nikki gave away a lot of damn money, and in the end, this is her result.
Right.
But she's writing a letter to Bigo as well.
Yes, I am.
We all are. We got to do something. Even if Bigo don't do anything, at least we made an attempt. This has to stop.
Right.
Right. I appreciate you. I'm Nikki. I'll bring you back. Let me go ahead and bring Lady Mac up, okay?
All right.
Let me give you some gifts. I appreciate you. Poor thing. I'm going to do some tricks today. Oh, no. You know what? I'm going to give y'all a big shield. Now I got money to give away. Well, she was the main one that came up, so.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, baby. Did I send that premium? Did we get it? We got it. All right, I think we got the premium shield. All right, so we're going to go ahead and switch you out. Thank you so much. You got a lot of gifts, girl. How much I gave her? 2 dragons worth of gifts? I went crazy. Hold on, let me switch you out. I'm trying to switch out to a box. I hate this. All right, so thank you so much for your time. Thank you for bringing this up. All right, so we are switching out to Lady Mac. Okay, so basically, Lady Mac is someone that they got a big shield. That's what I want to see. Yay, I like those because a lot of people don't get a chance to see them. Beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Okay. All right. So, Lady Mac brought this story to light prior to a lot of people even hearing about it. She had been in his family for some time. She's a host, and she saw the BS when it first started taking place and wanted to put a halt on it. So, Lady Mac, welcome.
How you doing?
Great, beautiful. You've already been sworn in. I see you got your beautiful skin showing, so make sure you don't get because you have.
Oh no, I got it. I got a shirt on.
Perfect. We want to see the shirt, beautiful.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we've already sworn you in. And how long were you in his family? How long did you know him? How long you were in his family?
Well, I actually had started the family with him along with a couple of other people that's on the panel. I was actually one of the first people to start the family with him. You know how they tell you have to have 10 people to sign up, and that's how you'll be able to start the family. That's how we had started the family, whatever the case may be. When I first started the family with him, I noticed that there was a lot of different people that was coming inside of his room during gambling time that was basically arguing with him about shields and stuff, and it was women. It was 90% women. A couple of dudes had came in as well. Me and my friend Vixen on the bottom, we had started taking key into what was going on. So, as us, we wasn't being that we were new to knowing him. We didn't want to really pass too much judgment on him, and we wanted to give him a chance as well. It was, covert. We were all clinked in. We were just trying to start our own little thing and not have the drama brung into the new family. So we were trying to give him a chance. After a while, I noticed that he was just like constantly arguing with females. Anytime you turn around, it was some female he was arguing with. At first, we used to just ignore the situation, but behind closed doors, me and Vixen and him were very close. And to be honest with you, me and Vixen was closer to Tiras than Sonny at one point. Sonny came in during the time of us all starting the family as well. So, he started sending the pictures to Vixen first. Okay.
So he started sending nude pictures of Vixen first?
Yes.
So basically, you're telling me Vixen is sitting on nudes and didn't even share them?
No, what happened was when we stopped messing with Tiras, Vixen has this thing like she likes to clean out her conscience. So once she stopped messing with Tiras, she deleted all of the pictures and everything that had to do with Tiras, but he was stupid enough to resend the pictures that he had already previously sent to Vixen to Sonny.
Vixen, you knew you had him by the balls.
Can you guys hear me?
Question for Vixen. Vixen, you knew you had him by the balls. Like, this guy is like basically doing revenge porn on women. And
I'm trying to hear if you guys hear me.
This
I don't
is
know
something
if you guys
that
can hear me.
you just delete. You got to share this with Beagle. You got to share it with somebody. This could have been any of us. As women, y'all, we cannot allow these men to trample on us.
Can you guys
This is
hear
our
me?
problem.
Yes, we can hear you, Vixen.
Okay, because I was saying that a few times and nobody responded.
I'm sorry. I mean, when it first started, as far as the picture situation, we were actually all on a panel, and it was an argument between two young ladies over Tiras. I'm not sure if it was over Tiras, but I know it had something to do with Tiras that day. And he had said something in around, if everybody want to be pulling cards, because the girl was saying that he pulled his dick out on her and she had pictures of his penis. And that she was going to start sending the pictures of his penis around. And he was saying basically like, if y'all want to start doing that, then, we could just really make it happen and I'll start sending pictures too. So me and Vixen was like, well, what do you mean? And he was like, Vixen, check your DM right now. And when she checked her DM, I was texting Vixen like, what is he sending to you? Send it to me. And she was like, Mac, you do not want to know what he sent it to me, and I am not sending this out to anyone. And she told me, like, there are naked pictures of multiple people that's on the panel right now.
Oh, my God.
In the room. Yes, yeah. And in the room. So at the time, it was about, I would say, 60 to 70 people in the family. And I asked him because at one point in time, it got so weird to me, I started doing my own little private investigation on him. What he didn't know was that me and this other girl, what's her name? Trappy. Me and Trappy decided to do our own little investigation to see if he was a pervert or if this was just something that he loves to do as far as manipulating women. So I started questioning him on the panel. So I was like, well, how many people in the family have you had virtual sex with? At the time, it was about 70 to 60 people. I would say about 20 of them was guys. And he was like, out of the 50 women, I would say 40 of them. And they were all in the family. Okay? So then I started asking him, well, how many women have you virtually had sex with online, period? He told me he couldn't, he lost count. He started telling me numbers and we got to about 94 and he lost count. You understand? So my thing with him that really made me back away from him, it was like 2 or 3 different things. The first thing was, there was a young lady in our family, her name was Tiffany. She had went through a really personal situation with a child. He was very disrespectful about, she had lost a kid. I'm sorry, Tiffany. She had lost her baby. She was really going through something very emotional, and she was the CEO of the family. And at the time, she really could not come to PKs. She was not in a mental space to even be bothered. And instead of him having sympathy for her, he talked about her business online and told her business and just made her look like this bad person to make me be like, I don't want to be bothered with him no more. About 3 days after Tiffany had got into the situation, I got into a real bad car accident. And instead of him, I almost died in this car accident. Sonny and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay, baby. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Sugar Plum. It's okay. Relax.
Sonny and Vixen was calling me, texting me. I was in the hospital. I actually jumped on the phone with Vixen. I was telling her, like, listen, I got in a real bad car accident. A drunk driver had hit me and totaled my vehicle. He broke 3 discs in my back. He fractured my shoulder. My knee was messed up. I couldn't move. So I was in the hospital. I was telling Vixen, like, I can't come on Vico right now. I'm sorry. I'm in the hospital. Sonny was checking on me every day. He texted me, and I seen them texting me, but I was just such in a bad space. I wasn't answering. I finally came back on the app. I was telling them, like, yeah, I was in a bad car accident. Tyrus is calling me on the phone, like, oh, come to my PK. I need this dragon. I need the dragon. I'm like, Tyrus, I just got in a bad accident. I don't care about no fucking PK right now, He just kept going on about it to make me back away from him. My last third straw with Tyrus to make me say that I'm just not going to be bothered with him. Nobody actually knew why I left the family or just walked out like that. Everybody always just wanted to know. This is not a storyline. This is real life. No bullshit. Because I know a lot of people think that we come up here with these storylines, but this shit is real. You understand? So, Vixen and him had exchanged some words. This motherfucker, excuse my language, went on the app talking about how Vixen's husband, she wanted him. She was giving him gifts because she wanted to be with him. I'm crying now because now that I really think about everything he really put all of us through, this shit is fucked up, bro. Like, that was my real friend. At one point in time, he started telling people he was dating me. Mind you, he was dating my sister. So he had me and my sister arguing with each other. Like, this shit got mad difficult over a fucking app. He started making people pull their dick out, kept getting me banned. How many times you had to get me banned, Vixen? 3-4 times, bro. Messing my money up, messing with my life, messing with my sister.
2 times.
You understand? It just become aggravated after a while. So I just started to stand up for myself. Everybody thought at first that I was just doing it for clout or just doing it to have a storyline. But in real life, I was really trying to tell y'all what type of man this man was. All right? She not the only one who deleted their gifts because they were ashamed that they were sending this man shit and he wasn't sending nothing back. We all deleted our gift list. All right? He done took money from Sonny. He's supposed to give her the dragons, never gave it to her. He lying to y'all too, but he don't got it. You making $1 million quarter on this app, you getting thousands and thousands of dollars if it works. He don't pay any rent because he live in his grandmama basement, so he don't pay rent. You understand? It's just sad that it took all of this for us to really understand what this man is doing to people.
Lady Mac, so you're saying Sonny sent him money to for him to throw dragons on her and he never did?
Absolutely, and I have the text messages. I sent it to Sonny, and my last straw was with him to make me really stop being bothered with him. Sonny went through something as a kid, right? At first I was gonna go back to speak to him to be like, maybe we could just patch this up and just move on in the app to where nobody has animosity. Maybe you could just give Vixen back her dragons and we could just patch this up, and just move on with life. Was when one day I'm on the app and I'm just getting messages and I hear they send me the video. He's on the app telling people about Sonny's personal business. I never said nothing to Sonny because I stayed out of it. Then the last time I seen Sonny, I asked her myself, like, Sonny, why was you and Tyrus not talking right now? This nigga tell her it's karma that she had got touched as a kid. That shit did not sit with me well at all. It's just like when it comes to women, I noticed that he manipulates them. He talks to them like trash. He has this theory to where if you're not talking to him as a king or representing him as a king, he can't talk to you. He looks down on you. Then, you know, they started saying he was the nature boy of the app, I guess, because so many different women were giving him gifts, right? To where the point where this man started giving us names. I was the bottom bitch. Sonny was the first lady. Like it became like we tried to make it into a funny thing, but in real reality, this shit was really devastating and it was horrible. You understand? It was something that should have never took place at all. It should have never took place at all. This is not the first time this was talked about, and I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time. And then if people not even noticing, even when the check was coming out, the checks was coming out fliggity too. At this point, it's just disgusting now. You know, even when it came to Vixen, he had said to me one time when we were talking on the app that basically he was 4 or 5 dragons under that he had already owed Vixen. So now you know you owe this lady, so now you're going to make up a whole story about her having some type of secret love for you when we all know that in reality that was your sister. You knew her husband, you knew my husband, you knew our husband. You was around to know that we were in.
Okay, so 1 second. So Lady Mac, so let's everybody be clear. The person in question here is Bigo ID Tiras. Okay, he was the founder of their family. What's the name of this family?
Tiras5000 at the time.
All right, so Tiras5000 was the name of the family. So basically what he's done is he's sent out a lot of revenge porn on all these ladies. I have all the pictures. So anyone that thought they were dating him, all the photos and videos, the privacy that you guys thought y'all had with him, they were sent out. So that's revenge porn, number 1. Also, there's allegedly a minor involved. Allegedly, there's a minor female involved, okay? Then not only that, he'll get on the phone with these women and make them tell him, recharge. Box number 1 is Nikki. Once we've added up all of her pages on his page, she sent him $4,000 as a host and about $3,000 as a gifter. So she sent him about $7,000 total. About $7,000. All right? Hermo is a victim. Real big Vixen here. She's bad Vixen. She's a victim. She brought him to court before, but she couldn't prove her case, so now everyone is back. She received all revenge porn, all these women, all these pictures. He's in the photos. He's in the FaceTime with the women. Sonny has received all these revenge porn photos. You can clearly see him in the pictures with the women. Their whole body is spread out, and he's just doing the most. He curses them out. He bullies them, then he blackmails them with photos. And
all right, can I answer Violet, Miss Empress? May I please answer Violet in the comments? All right.
No, I want you just to focus on the case as being a witness as Tiras. So this case is strictly about Tiras and nobody else.
How did he get the photos? And I want to explain to her how he got the photos. So basically, at different points of views, not all of the women on the panel, but as far as the people who have the pictures, that sent the pictures, those were different women that he were having sexual intercourses with off of the app. You understand? That happened to be either hosts or gifters or whatever they were on the app. You understand? And none of these women knew that they all were watching this man do what he do at the same time. How they found out that all of them were sexually involved with him at the same time and that they weren't the only one was because of me. Yeah. I blew it up. That's how everybody found out that they were all basically playing with their twats off of line with this man and sending him pictures and everything else. And they thinking that they're the only one, they weren't.
And see, and that's what revenge porn is, ladies. It's not the fact that you shared a moment with someone you thought you were in private with. The fact of revenge porn is when they take a photo of it and then send it to other people without your consent. Once they send it to other people without your consent, that's revenge porn. You can do what the hell you want to do in the privacy of your own house with someone you think that is your mate. But when they take this photo without you signing off on it, that's the revenge porn, because now they're mad at you. You left the family. You don't want to give them dragons anymore. In 46 states, that's illegal. Okay, Lady Mac, thank you so much for your statements. I'm going to go ahead and move over to hair mode now, okay?
Yes, my love.
Thank you. Again, y'all, this is Beagle ID Tiras. He was the founder of these ladies. He basically mentally controlled all of them.
So my story's a little bit different, though. My story's a little bit different, though. He did not revenge porn me. We have never exchanged anything like that. But what he has tried to do is bully me. Every time we have a PK, if he's scheduled to do a PK with me, and I don't know why Bigo keeps putting him against me, but every time we have a PK, he cusses me out. When I say he cusses me out, when I say he cusses me out. One day, I was at one of my family members' PK, and I told her, do not let him know that I'm in a room, because she was going against him. I said, don't let him know I'm in a room, but I'm going to drop this on you at the end. I dropped it on with a minute left. Do you know that man cussed me out so bad just from seeing me drop a gift on my family member? He cussed me out so bad that my family member had to mute him so she couldn't hear him anymore, because before I sent the gifts, he was being rude to her. He was being really, really nasty to her. So when I told her, I said, don't say nothing. I dropped what I dropped, and he cussed me out like I was the person going against him. He cussed me out. And then when me and him we've had PKs 3 times now this year, 3 times. Every single time he has cussed me out. Cussed me out. He has stalked my page under multiple other pages. He's come and written me in my messages. Like, he's done a lot to me. And I just been like, I'm just going to leave it at bay.
And Guillermo, even from the last time that you were on the court case, did you ever get any video?
From the last time, no. Because it was so unexpected when we doing these PKs. I don't expect him to do that. That's the thing. I'm doing a PK, and sometimes, one time I had a PK against him, and I know for a fact the day before, me and him were not scheduled. The very next day, I'm scheduled with him. How'd that happen?
Yeah, he's very good for cursing women out. He does that a lot. That's his MO, Miss Empress. When he doesn't get his way, he curses them out. And like, for an example, you see how maybe right now he might have a brand new family with a whole new group of women. What he'll do is he'll turn them against every last one to make it seem like we did something.
So hold on, Lady Mac. But hold on. I'm gonna come back to you, Lady Mac. Let Hermo finish up. I want everyone to at least get their story out, then we can come back around, because there's a lot of you ladies and you're passionate about what's going on today. I need y'all to get the story out. And remember, y'all, feedback at bigo.tv. When you're being bullied, harassed, when you feel as though revenge porn is being taking place, anything you feel as though these guys are doing to break the rules, feedback at bigo.tv. All right? Y'all been writing letters on him all day. All day y'all been writing letters on him.
I do have things of him recorded. I do have things of him recorded. And I think I sent them back to Victor, but we do have things of recorded. It's just that I didn't have any of him during the PKs cussing me out. I just didn't have those. But every time he see me, he cussed me out to no end. To no end.
And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. I respect you. We apologize, but today is the day. Yeah, we need them videos. Today is the day. Today is the day. Okay, you guys. So everybody that's been writing all the women, there's a lot of victims in the comments, what you guys don't know. Everybody's been writing their letters to feedback, I know, at bigo.tv. Everybody's been writing the letters to feedback at bigo.tv. I want y'all to keep pushing it out for your sake. All right? Keep pushing it out. Let Vigo hear your voices today. All right? Also, for Diamond, if you have proof on that minor, let Vigo hear your voice today. Feedback at bigo.tv. They're not going to tolerate it. They're not going to tolerate it.
And I'm going to say something here that I didn't say before. The last time that we were on here, it's something I want to say, but I didn't say this before. He tried me, too. He tried me, too.
And how did he try you?
He texted me. He texted me saying some stuff.
What did the text say?
He was basically telling me to because I don't have the message no more. I'm a paraphrase, but basically telling me to that he didn't do it. Well, he said he didn't do anything to Vixen. He telling me that I was wrong, and then he said that, but I was still trying to see if we could do some stuff online, and I was like, stuff online, and this is before I knew about his MO, so I didn't say nothing because I didn't know about his MO like that until after, and I told Vixen. I told Vixen, but other than that, I was like, this guy is crazy. When I say he tried me, he tried. He was like, because I'm gifting you, so you could sing.
He wanted so much attention and clout. He ended up going to Eb's live and bringing me on Eb's live. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if you remember this guy. He ended up going to Eb Live. I want to see Empress. I want to talk to her about the court case just for some clout. Mm-hmm. Vigo ID is TIRAS. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, that's what he did. Mm-hmm. All right. So
when he cussed me out, I cuss him out back. So I just be like, fuck it. He cussing me, I cuss his ass back out. And I just, be done with it. I just clean him up. But I'm sick of it. It's the harassment that I'm tired of. It's the harassment. I don't go over to your page. I don't check on you. I don't talk about you. I don't do nothing. Why do I still have remnants of you coming on my page?
Everybody need to be muted. Everyone needs to respectfully be muted. All right. Hermo, do you have anything else to add? We're going to move to Vixen, and then we're going to move to Sunny. These are the two women that received all the revenge porn photos, and they're detailed. You can see they're detailed. All right, Hermo, I respect you. I'm going to go ahead and switch it. Also, you guys, if anyone want to call in with questions, we'll be taking questions soon at 321-800-8445. So, again, these are the witnesses here under the Tiras Tyrant. Okay, so we're going to go ahead on to Big Vixen now, Big Bag Vixen. So Vixen came on the court case, and she couldn't really prove her case with her facts. And for there, we had to just let Tiras go. But today, she has a team rallied around her. They're talking the same lingo. They're bringing more facts, and their stuff is laid out. If we don't have nothing today, we got revenge porn. If we don't have nothing today, we have revenge porn. You know why we have it? Because I got it in my hands. I got it, and these ladies are sending it to Vigo. And not only that, we have proof that this lady sent him $4,000 worth of gifts. $4,000 in business. You're going to help me out? You're going to help me out? And he said he's going to help her out. $4,000. It's a shame it took her $4,000 to figure out he wasn't going to help her out, but we ain't going to judge her. She going to write feedback at bigo.tv. We all are. And we're going to take a stand. Thank you. All right. So, welcome, Big Bad. You already been sworn in.
Hey.
Okay, Big Bad Vixen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. I want you to tell me he tricks them with the PKs. He will never be available to give you anything close to what you gave him. That's what he does. You give him dragons, he gives you bells. That's what everyone agrees to on this panel. If you give him dragons, he gives you bells.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my question, because we've already basically talked to you, Vixen, in detail.
Yeah.
We know he took a lot of money from you. We couldn't prove whether or not from you gambling, winning contests. But one thing we can say today, how did you feel when he sent you news of all these women?
Okay. When Originally, when that happened, it was a few of us on a panel. He was smoking, like how he always does. And we were all just chilling, cracking jokes. It was late at night, so it wasn't a lot of active people in the chat at the time. Like, the panel probably had under 100 people in the room. It was us. We were just chilling. We usually did a sleepover where we all fall asleep on the panel together. Because, you get banned if you're not on camera. And since he stays up the latest, that's what we came up with the idea. So, he said he was getting threatening messages from one of the individuals that was actually part of the black card thing and all that stuff. And he said that, she's done. She's a done. We're not going to talk to her no more. We're not going to work with her no more. We're not going to do trades with her no more. So we were like, okay, cool. But he was explaining to us what happened. And then he must have received a message at that time while on the live from her saying, that she got pictures of him, this, that, and the third. And she was telling us that too via Bigo inbox. So when he found that out, he was like, then two could play that game. And then at first we all had a chat room. The family had a chat room on WhatsApp. So when everybody's on there, everybody's connected. You could just message a person from the chat room. You don't have to have their direct connect to send them anything. So he messaged and he sent it to me. And then he sent it to somebody else that was on the live too. And then Mac was like, let me see this. I was like, this is crazy. And he was like, so if she want to go put my D out there, this is what I got on her. Ooh, might as well make an OF on Shorty. That's what he had said. I was like, nah, don't do that. That's not even cool. Whatever. And at first, everybody started laughing. I was like, yo, that's crazy how y'all getting like that when just yesterday you guys was kissy face because he told me he was dealing with her. And he was like, nah. I made her pay my phone bill even though I didn't need her to pay my phone bill. That's what he said on the live. So me knowing I'm not going to sit here and send other females pictures. Plus, she not there to defend herself. Even though me and her were in talking terms, I'm still not going to do that. So I deleted it off my phone immediately.
Okay, when you got those photos, how many women that were actually in the live or on the panel was in those photos he was sending?
No, the girls that he sent me was not on the live. He did it when they weren't on the live with us. He did it with the rest of the females that was in the family and chilled.
How many of them did you know?
I knew all of them.
So when did you ever think that it was time for you to break ties with this gentleman?
When he did what he did to Tiff, because I didn't know that was occurring. I was previously sick, so I wasn't really on the app as much. So I wasn't really coming to the panel as much. So he would text me through WhatsApp and everything like, where's my shooters? He would put that in the chat. Where's our shooters? I have a PK and a person's killing me or whatever. At that time, I didn't even make no coin. I'm sick. I'm dealing with my kids and stuff like that. But I realized someone left the family. Tiff was part of the family because my hubby's page was also a support page. So that was part of the GG5000 because I'm on the Super Tanks. I've never left the Super Tanks. So when that happened, I looked, it says the person left the chat. That's awkward to me. Why would they drop their badge if they're cool with him? So I went and contacted her and she let me know what happened. And it was another person on the phone with us as well that's a mutual friend. And it was like, nah, this is out of hand. So he was texting me. I had a PK. I won the PK. We had a panel. Haramo was there. We all just encourage each other. We're not even talking about the situation no more. It's just, you know what, we're going to fall back and not say nothing to him. That's what the plan was. We're going to fall back, not even say nothing, because at least we're still cool and we all spoke what we felt about each other and all that stuff out. That was the main thing. All right. So at that time,
I have another question.
That's when it blew up. I'm sorry. At that time is when he was messaging on WhatsApp because he lost the PK and he came onto my live because my seats were unlocked. He came onto my live and was like, yo, I lost another PK and I was just short 4 treasures, man. Like, where were you guys? Mind you, Tiff's up there. He's not directly talking to her or nothing. And I messaged him saying, on WhatsApp, I messaged him saying, yo, you need to apologize to Tiff. So he's sitting here telling me that she was saying stuff about me or whatever. Me and her already spoke about that. He doesn't know that we spoke about that prior, that she already apologized. She said, yes, she did say something about me, but it was out of anger, out of confusion with everything going on. And, us people do that. We're human. I'm willing to give another chance. She's willing to give another chance. That's what it is. That's it. Squash. I'm not worried about it. It didn't mess me up. So now that I've told him that me and her talked about, she told me, you guys are having a problem. So if you guys are working together and we're supposed to be helping this family grow and all that stuff, you got to fix it with the your immediate team, which is Mac.
Well, hold on, because we're getting away. I just want you to focus on this for me. I wanted to focus on you with the revenge porn, and then I had another question for you in regards to your husband. When did you reach out to your husband?
No. Sometimes when I be on live, like my hubby be around and stuff, he doesn't like to be on the app. He doesn't care for the app. That's my thing. I'm the social media person. He's not. But when it comes to support, when they had that percentage thing going on,
wait a minute, hold on.
When my hubby came on.
Hold on, Vixen. Wait, Ma. When did he reach out to your husband? Like when and what did he say?
When he met him on here, we were on his panel. One time, and my hubby was on my camera and said hi, just said hi to everybody, and that was it. He was like, why he wearing shades? He looked like Blade. That was a joke. After that, my hubby's page is in the family, but both my hubby and I would go on there if we had to drop on people to help with percentage and stuff, and that was with the business. Remember before when I went to court, I said I dropped on him from 2 pages, and that's why he owed me a total of 9 dragons. Of course, the hubby page is not a host page. It's a support page. So that's actually all cash. And both of those pages was on I was his number 1 and number 11 on his contributor list. That's the only screenshots that I had to show you as my proof. That was the main screenshots that I had to show proof that I was on his board, and look how much more I threw on him. Everything else was the gambling and, the raffle tickets.
So when did he speak to your husband?
When we were on live. And then
what did he say? What did he say? What did he say to your husband?
I love your music, because my hubby does music. I love your music. Oh, shout outs to this, that, and third. And he never said that. He was like, oh, she my sis. We got business together. I'm always going to hold her down on the app.
Thank you.
And he was like, all right, cool.
Thank you. Whose husband did he reach out to?
When he said that the girl, there's different situations.
That you liked him.
He never told my husband that. He went around on here and said the real reason why I was dropping on him. This is a month after we did the court. A month after we did the first court and the second court. So this was like in August when I still had to talk to him. He said that,
he said that
why he really dropped.
I'm sorry.
Okay, he said that on her panel then.
I'm sorry, Miss Empress. I was trying to settle the situation between Tyrus and Vixen and what the other people that he was having an issue with. So I had brought him on a panel with Miss Vixen, and that's when he started to reiterate. Basically, she gave him all of that stuff because she liked him and was going.
And that's not the truth.
Her husband for him.
And that's not even the truth. I said, so if that was the truth, why you never said that to Empress? Why we had 2 courts and you never said nothing like that when you was put on the stand at the last 10 minutes and you was put on the stand for the second part? You never brought that up. So how is that now the reason? I said, you know what? Again, you were proven wrong. Whatever the case may be, a lesson learned. Stop bringing me up. And since then, he's been coming on my lives. Like, I have him blocked, but he'll come and check my numbers and stuff. So I would just screenshot it and make a paper trail on Bigo on the posting area, stating that someone's watching my page. Can you please tell them stop watching my page? Things like that. And that's all on my page. And that was it.
Thank you, Vixen.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you. Now, Sunny Girl, we're going to go ahead and talk to you. All right. Then we'll let some people talk and come up. Okay. I'm getting all y'all messages. I feel you. I'm getting all y'all messages. Okay, so Vixen, real quick before you leave, did you know he was a pedophile and a stalker allegedly?
Hello? I'm sorry, I had to unmute myself.
Did you know allegedly that there was an underage woman involved?
From what I recall, no, I don't remember. I don't really remember the situation. I know when I first became friends with him, like was getting to know him and stuff on the app, there was a situation with him and a female, but I can't really remember at this time like what it was really about. I just know him and a female was having beef in the icy bags or something like that. That's what I remember, but I don't really know about the age thing and stuff like that. I know a female was talking to me about it, but again, I really was new on the app. I didn't really know everybody, and it could just be beef on beef, and that's what people were saying, so I really wasn't paying attention to it at that time.
All right. Well,
but the stalker stuff, I believe he does, because I have you blocked and you have to purposely type my name in order to go check my page. And you're checking my page at hours that are like in the middle of the night, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 1 a.m. Like when people really don't really be active on Bigo like that. So to me, I feel like he is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, so we got Sunny. So Sunny, I know you're probably nervous, and we'll talk to you. Sunny, how are you feeling right now?
I'm okay.
So this would be your first time speaking out on him, correct?
Yes.
And do you feel as though you know a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Now, first off, does he owe you anything?
Yeah, I would charge his account for me, like for him, and he'll be like, well, I'm gonna give you a big present. He never did. So I just I was up on his board by 200K. He was only on my board like barely by 100. And and I'm recharging for him as well. So it was like,
so Sunny girl, so when you came into the mix, Lady Mac was already there, Vixen was already there. When was your eyes bounded open to know that you guys are getting played? Because I'm just trying to figure out these timelines. Like everybody has a connection, but everyone's still.
It's after. Okay, so there was a few girls that left before us, but they left silently. Like, we didn't really know what the situation was at all. Like, they were only there for like maybe 2 weeks, and then they left. So we didn't know them enough or feel comfortable to go talk to them. But when one came in my room and was like, oh, he disrespected me, I was out. Because I dropped 3 treasure on him, and he never came back to me. So I'm gone. She was like, I'll still do gambling rooms with you guys, Vixen. If you host a gambling room, I'm in your room. That's what he had said. Then there was a DJ that used to be in his room. The DJ dropped the badge. That was suspicious because the DJ's from the UK. Why would he drop when we had a percentage thing? We were helping each other. That confused
crazy. DJ crazy.
DJ crazy. And he still came to our lives, and he still was like, hey, beautiful, how are you doing? Da, da, da. And I was like, why you left? He said, Tyrus is cool, man, but he's a little too crazy for me. And at the same time when that happened is when he had the argument with me. I blew up the spot. He blew up the spot around the same time with Lady Mac. And then Sunny was like the last
Hold on. Let's get Sunny to speak, please, y'all. Okay, so Sunny.
I'm mute.
So Sunny, all right. So he said he was going to give you gifts and he never did, correct?
No.
So what else did you witness?
He was always like, it was a lot of females because it was like he was trying to be poly. So it was totally different from me and like the other ladies because we were kind of talking. So I kind of was like, I charged it to the game. Like, I'm not going to get that shit back.
Okay, so let's stop for a second. He was trying to be poly, meaning he wanted a relationship with several of you?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you agree to that, nothing wrong with that, right? If you agree to it, I don't see nothing wrong with that, right?
Yes.
But where do you feel was wrong? What was wrong about everything else? Poly relationship, so what? Did women agree? Okay. But what do you feel as though
he would use people? He would use females. I mean, I never spoke up to him about it. And like the way he treated me, I never even spoke up about it. Like he would literally come and he would curse my friends out. He would curse me out. And like I would just end my whole panel. Because it was just like too much. Like his whole aura was like totally off. So I was just in my panel. But it was, I put up with this so long that it was like my final breaking straw is when he told me that he wanted me to die and he didn't, and that was my karma, the reason why I was raped when I was 13.
All right, so stop right there. So this young lady, so he got close enough to her to where she revealed to him, a man she don't even know, that she was raped when she was 13. So what he did was, when she had to question him or his movements, he used something so cruel and disgusting and vile against her to break her down. He told her at age 13 it was her fault that she got raped. And he texted you this. It's okay.
He's only on the phone. Yeah. He's only
on the phone. Okay. Just get it together. It's okay. It's okay. Absolutely. Manipulation and control. It's okay. Let me know when you're ready. Take your time. Sunny was one of the girls, you guys, that wouldn't speak up when we had our court case. She was still intertwined under his control and his power. She was still being manipulated, right? He's a narcissist. It's all about him. And he doesn't care who he ruins in his path. So she's now speaking out for the first time. This is a lot. And for this to come out like this is a lot for her, ladies. So we got to support Sunny. Okay? Sunny, you're comfortable here. This is a judge-free zone. But it has to happen because your truth is going to help other ladies. There's ladies on this app right now that's in this room that are supporters and gifters. They're thinking about becoming hosts. There's ladies in this room now that's been molested and raped. You get what I'm saying? So they need to be able to identify men that want to just take them down. And when we bring awareness, we're not just bringing awareness on the fact that he stole $6,000-$7,000 from Miss Nikki. We're not bringing awareness to the fact that, yeah, he did all this revenge porn, but also the manipulation. If you control the mind, you control the body. When a man is that strategic to control a whole woman's mind, he can have a whole army of us marching to his drum. You will be surprised how wicked the tongue is if you allow it to mesmerize you, the devil for real. So, Sunny, it's okay. This is your moment to speak out. What made him give you all those nude pics of all those women? What happened?
I guess he trusted me. I told him, don't do it because that's revenge porn. When he sent it to me, I said, that's something called revenge porn, and you get in trouble for that. But I don't think he cared.
So when you told him he can get in trouble for that, he didn't care. Do you recognize some of the women in those photos?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think you should do with that? When you got that bit of information, did you understand that was revenge porn?
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to give it to him, because I didn't want to be a part of that. And I didn't want to say anything.
Okay. So a lot of women we're caught sometime in the middle of, should we support this dumbass man that has control over us, or should we try to show support to a sister that doesn't have any awareness that this man is basically trying to take her down? And it's weird that we get caught up in that space. It's a very weird space to be in, guys. And Sunny got caught up in that space. But she's woke now, and it's okay. We have our breakthrough. This is hers. But what she needed was the strength of all these women to sit around her in order for her to do it. And when we come in groves, when we come in numbers, this is what takes place. Okay? This is what takes place when we come as a group with the same story. We all got the same story up here. They ain't blaming nobody for the mistakes they made. They're just basically here to stand up for what they believe in. No matter how long it takes you, today is the day. We're right on time. We're right on schedule.
Yeah, because he wouldn't I couldn't make, outside deals with anyone that he didn't know. He had to reset my sins, because my sins before he reset it was at almost 400, and most of it was to him.
So I'm getting a witness right now, somebody that you guys know. She's sending me a lot of stuff. I'm not going to say what she's sending me. I don't know if she wants me to talk about this, so I'm going to leave it here for now. But what are you going to do with those photos, Sunny? You have all those photos. I've seen them, right? He sent them to you, right? I've seen the photos. They're very explicit, candid. It's raw. What are you planning on doing? See, it'd be different, you guys, if he took the photos and kept them for himself. He dated these ladies. These are his trophies. But he sent them out to other people. That changes the playing field. It changes the whole game once it comes from his property to somebody else's. The game has changed. That's now revenge porn. Sunny, what is your plan with these photos? You basically know who he is, right? He tried to drop your all the confidence that you built up since you've been 13 years old, and how much work you try to put that behind you. Just from that one statement, he brought you back to that little girl that could not control or protect herself, and someone took her innocence. He took you there on purpose to break you. You have an opportunity to break him. What is your plan?
What can I do? I mean,
feedback at bigo.tv. His photos
I sent them a message earlier.
Now you need to attach your photos to that message.
Okay.
And then we'll talk offline about part 2.
Okay.
And this is the funny thing, guys. He took 20 dragons from box 1. So we're going to add all the dragons up. He took 18.6 dragons from her as a host. Hold on, give me 1 second, you guys. Ladies, go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. I got to go to a PK. Give me one. I'm not going to leave the panel. Just hold on for 1 second. Go ahead and talk amongst each other. Hold on. Let me recharge. So you guys just talk amongst each other. I mean, you guys are in the same family. You got to have something you can say to each other. You can apologize to each other for not believing each other. Like, I know y'all got something y'all can talk about. Give me 2 minutes. That's to go drop and come right back.
Okay.
Can I say one thing to everybody? I just want to say I'm so sorry that he did all this stuff that he did to y'all, especially about the revenge porn. I knew about that a long time ago, and I was just like, this dude is just not right for nobody. So I just already knew, like, he's not the kind of guy that you want to do anything with. You don't want to break bread with him. You don't want to break a bean over him or nothing.
I mean, as far as the revenge point, I mean, like, I don't think I don't have anything to worry about with that. I just want to say to Sunny, like, I'm real sorry that you went through that, because, you know, it could have been anybody. It could have been my sister, because we all know that's how I wound up coming to start messing with y'all, because my sister was his girlfriend at one point in time. And I'm just mad that it just took this long for Sonny to wake up and realize what was going on. I remember you too as well, Yessie. He was doing you dirty in the comments. I see you, Yessie. He was talking crazy about you, trying to make you seem out to be a person you not even knowing that Yessie was gay. You understand? She came up in the names of being one of his girls and all of this. It's just sad that Moneybags, you had to go through that just to even hear what we've been going through. You understand? That's why I'm mad, because when me and Vixen, when I tried to wake it up on Tiras, everybody took that shit as a joke, and I really was not playing. I was dead ass serious, because he had already stole dragons from me, stole dragons from Big Vixen, stole dragons from other multiple people, argue with men on the panel if we gifting them. If men come on the panel, he's kicking them off the panel because he only wants females on the panel. Vixen, remember when he cursed my sister out because she didn't acknowledge him when he came in the room? Like, he been going through that stuff. So once we seen that from the beginning, I can't say honestly we all did try as a team to get away from that situation. I'm just mad about the women that got caught up in the end of it.
The only thing I want to say is, like, again, beforehand, I had already apologized due to the fact of me just trying to still be his friend in the beginning when he first, like, started showing colors and stuff. And then at the same time, it was just like, oh, well, I don't know that girl to speak to her and stuff like that. So I really apologize about that. Because that's where I felt I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, we all entertained at some point in time, because we didn't nip it in the butt right then and there. Because we didn't even know, like, each other in that sense or anything of the sort. So that's where I apologize about it when it comes to that. But other than that, again, as I said before, everything comes to the light. So I'm just happy that us as women, we're still cool. We were able to resolve a lot of the situations amongst each other without having all the big old drama beef and stuff. And I hope that everybody else who was involved, you know, combine and conquer.
So this is my thing. I don't want any woman to feel like it's embarrassing to have fun with her mate. That's not the question here. Should we or should we be able? Should we not or should we be able to just do fun things as adults? That's not what's at stake. The thing is the person that we're doing it with, is he mature enough to handle it? Is he mature enough that even if our relationship don't continue, will he just hold these intimate details to himself? That's all. Like, what we do in the privacy of our adulthood or relationship should not be exploited or passed around.
Yes, and that's absolutely true, Miss Empress. And that's how that first originally had came out, because of the conversation that we was having on a panel that day, and the girl was saying basically she was going to send a dick pic out. So when that had came up, I had really, I don't want to put her out there, but my friend Queen Trappy had already was telling me she was dealing with him in a sexual manner. And then I heard from a couple of other people they were dealing with him in a sexual manner. So I started texting Vixen like, wait a second, is this man up here trying to be like nature boy, with multiple women on the app? So basically he was telling different women he was dealing with them at the same time, making them feel like they were the only one. And that's how he was receiving the pictures. And then it got blown up on the app that he was doing it with multiple women. And instead of the women's getting mad, like, you know what, he told me this too. He manipulated the situation to be like, well, I'm not in a relationship with any of you guys. So if I want to do that with all of y'all, I can't. That was his response when he got caught.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not lying, because Sonny, you was on the panel, and so were you, Vixen. Was that not his response when he got caught? I blew it up in a little fake way, like, oh, snap, so you sitting there doing this with all of these women. Well, how many women are you doing it with? And he was on some, well, I could do it with whoever I want, because I'm not in it. I never told any of these women that I was in a committed relationship with any of them.
Yeah, he doesn't monogamy. You say.
Okay, so Diamond in the comments. Diamond, would you like to come up and basically give us just some verbal information on what you have? Because we would love to receive your testimony, my love. Okay, no problem. Have you sent the receipts to me, Diamond, at all? Is this Rolo person a witness or a victim? Any more victims in the comments? Any more victims in the comments? So Rolo, you were just a spectator with everything? So more than likely what you've seen has already been transpired up here. They probably spoke about it today. All right, so how many women in the comments have already written feedback at Bigo.tv? He cussed you out too? He's not going to pay them back. So how many me's? All right, me. All right. So we all wrote a letter. We put his Bigo ID in it. Perfect. Let me see. I need 50 me's. I need 50 women that wrote feedback at Bigo Top. He's threatened to expose me.
Did.
All right, Ariana.
Write it again. I did.
Okay. Ariana, would you like to come up and talk to us, please? Please come up and talk to us, Ariana. Okay. Hermo, I'm going to switch you out with Ariana if you don't mind, Princess. Thank you again. You're so beautiful. Thank you. All right, Ariana G, you come up and we're going to basically swear you in and we'll get to know you and who are you to him, okay? Rolo, we're going to drop you for a second for Ariana. Hey, Rolo.
I just have one quick question real quick. I just want to, because there's one of his family members, they've been sitting in here for a while, and they haven't removed their badge, and I would like to hear from them as to how come they haven't removed their badge, or what is their take on it. Thank you very much for having me.
And Rolo, what family member is that?
The GG5000. There's one of them in here.
What's the name of that family member?
Ocean something, Frank Ocean, something like that.
Frank Ocean, like do you wanna give Rolo an answer to why you have not removed your badge?
Oh, she's not gonna remove it. That's his right hand. So she's not going to remove it.
She's not going to remove it.
She's
not going to remove it. She's going to sit here and record this live and send it to Beagle Live to make it seem like we're bashing him, Miss Empress.
Oh, well, that's on her because we got a lot of proof to send in. So if that's the game she wants to play, just please remember, these ladies have a lot of revenge porn, a lot of nudity. And also, I need some of the ladies in these photos to step up. Can any of the ladies in these photos step up so that we can give you your property?
How do you know?
A lot of them don't know about their photos.
Yeah, like my sister is sitting here. My sister, Miss Empress, just came from Brooklyn to my house. I live in Yonkers. She was his girlfriend. That's how I met him. She's over here in shock because she's trying to figure out if her picture is one of the pictures that he sent.
He could have been taking pictures while he's screaming.
Like she's saying he could have been screenshotting these pictures too while he was doing it.
When he was in the privacy, he was screenshotting. You can see him in the pictures. His face is
That's
right
what
there.
she said. He was screenshotting. Miss Empress, would you like to see my sister face to see if she
Can I see your sister face, please?
I don't know if it's my face.
No, check your WhatsApp. Lady Mac, check your WhatsApp.
On the end. We don't have to see it now. I just want you to, is that her? She looks just like this man. Let me see here. Because you need to send this in to somebody if one of them are you.
Because this is one.
I'm going to check my WhatsApp app now.
Check your WhatsApp.
And Vixen, you didn't send the pictures out to anybody, right, Vixen? He didn't give you these pictures for you to send them out.
No,
there are women that saying you did. So you did right?
I didn't send nobody's picture out.
Good.
When I spoke to Lady Mac, we were on video chat. When we were on video chat, Lady Mac, I showed her the blurb. The person who I sent the picture to was a picture of herself. But it was Niecy Baby. That I spoke to Niecy Baby. Niecy Baby is not in, she hasn't been live in months. So I spoke to Niecy Baby direct because Niecy Baby and I are cool. And she was like, oh, I know he did that because he was sending me other people's stuff. So everything that he was doing, he was replicating to other people. But Niecy Baby and I is cool, and that was the last person I spoke to. And that was months ago.
So, yes, he basically has a picture of my sister. You have a picture of my sister as well because Sonny just confirmed it on the
all right, so what we're going to do for your sister is we're going to send her sister her photo, and you can do the Bigo and your authorities. This is revenge porn. And I can tell you, I can give you a little thing or two on revenge porn. I'm going through a slow case similar to something that happened to me here with someone that I'll call myself that was dating. So I can help you on that. But feedback@bigo.tv is the first step. Okay, with his Bigo ID attached, and then the second step, then I can show you how to do that, ma'am. Absolutely. So, Sonny, get her photo over to her sister. And then not only that, you need the proof that it was sent to you. That it's revenge porn when it was sent out to you. Mm-hmm.
So you want me to put it like it's in the WhatsApp? So I don't know.
I need you to see that it was sent to somebody. It has to have the whole, like it was sent to somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. Just send her all of it. It doesn't matter. Just make sure she gets her photo.
Yeah, because I need to.
Yeah, but I don't have no proof on him though, DW.
I know you never sent him any photos. I never sent him any photos too, so I want to know how did he get a picture of me if I've never sent him any photos and never was on live with him.
And you know what he did to you? Got two sisters, you guys. So box number 2, that's her and her sister. He was dating one sister, but was telling everyone he was dating the next sister. And these sisters were having beef with 2 sisters. Disgusting. Disgusting. All right, so we'll make sure, and she needs to send that to bigo.tv. I can't read. All these receipts are coming in late. I can't even read them all. All right, somebody sent me a lot of... Who is this regarding?
Okay, so in the first picture, Sonny, if you notice, I'm in the shower and I was calling him, telling him, he was calling me on video time. I kept trying to tell him I was busy. You don't see my ass or nothing. You just see my face in braids. And what do you see? His dick out. Okay, the second picture of me was screenshotted because I was in a group chat and I was sending pictures to my shorty. And it happened to get sent to Tiras. I told him that wasn't supposed to get sent to him. And he edited the picture and was calling me back. You know how you could call somebody on WhatsApp app and have the photo as your profile picture? He was calling me back and screenshotted himself with his dick out again to send it to me. But me and him never did anything. That's ridiculous. And that's why in the first video, you see my face on the wall. Like, yo, I'm in the shower. Stop calling me. And his dick is what? Out on camera. Mad right now.
All of them pictures is dead screenshotted.
Yeah, this is not pictures that was sent to him. This is a picture that, this picture don't even show my ass. It shows my fucking, me looking like a man in braids. Okay? This is how I answer the phone. Looking like a man in braids, in the shower, in braids. Okay? Don't want to show you what the top of the screen look like.
I'm just saying he been doing this.
I'm glad you're here to tell your story, but let me tell you something, sis. As soon as a man that you have no interest in calls you with his penis out, you got to shut that down. You got to end that line. That photo should have never been taken. Like, you know what I mean? There's zero understanding when a man presents, and especially with a man that's dating your sister. So how it's going to look to us, my love, and I'm just keeping it real because we can talk, we're women. You see the position you're in, right? Like you're in the shower, you're in the nude. No, you're not showing anything. And it would have been different if he wasn't your sister's friend. It could have been any man. It would have been no problem. But the fact that he was attached to your sister, he's calling you, you're leaning over in the shower, it just don't look right. It just don't look right, and that's just a mistake. And y'all can talk it over, and you know, but he probably did manipulate the situation.
If you look at the photo, okay, because I have the photo. She just sent me the photo.
Let me look at it.
I'm linked over in the shower on the phone, like, yo, I'm on the phone, and it tells you 3 minutes right there. Okay, that was 3 minutes into the call, and the call was ended at that. You don't see no body.
But isn't that his penis? But there's his penis in the photo, right, sis?
Of course, and that's probably why the conversation got ended, because his penis came out. He didn't call the phone and his dick was on there and I was just sitting there talking to him. No, I linked over like, bro, I cannot talk right now. I'm in the shower. I actually answered the phone and the phone was on the sink. So I picked it up and was like, yo, I'm in the shower. And when I synced it, I hung up the phone. You understand what I'm saying? But I wasn't sitting on the phone watching.
Yeah, we respect that. We respect that. But just you know, don't answer the shower time. You didn't have
because he kept calling and calling and calling and calling, and I was getting aggravated, and it was coming through the group chat at first.
There's in the future says, no, I feel you, and there's no lies detected. I'm just saying, in the future, let them suckers, let the phone ring. You get what I'm saying? Take care of you, so this can't come out. This man is a creep. And I'm sorry that happened like that. I'm sorry, I'm just telling you how it looked, but we feel you. We respect that. He's a creep.
It's all good.
He's a creep. He's a damn creep. All right, so you got that. So tell your sis, you know what to do. Feedback@bigo.tv. Everyone put feedback at bigo.tv.
I don't see nothing with you. All I see is just a picture with her tongue hanging out. You don't see no ass.
But what I'm trying to say is that was like 9 months ago, 10 months ago. That was so long ago. It's ridiculous.
My thing is, why is he sending these things to Sonny anyway? If he was in that type of relationship with her, why would he want her to meet even like? Why would he want her to make her feel that way?
I don't know. I asked him that too.
Sonny, text me again on the 321 number. Just say hi. I'm trying to pull up something. Is that the only picture of her sister? Right? Yeah.
That's crazy. And she really pulled up my picture from me right here. She didn't even know my screen name, bro.
Yeah, but that's sick.
No, he did that.
That's fucking sick. I can understand. See, this is why I'm not faulting anybody who Sonny does have pictures of, because number one, no one willingly sent him the pictures. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
No one willingly sent him the pictures.
No
he
one
was screenshotting.
He did it
some of the women. Right, behind their back. So I can't fault nobody that didn't willingly send him pictures. Like, that's whack.
But even if they willingly send him pictures, he cannot willingly send them out without their consent. Okay, he can't do that. Where is Sonny? Where are you? Why can't I find you?
I just sent it to you.
Maybe I'm in the wrong. Oh, there you are. There it is. Okay.
Miss Empress, can you let up Heather?
Heather? Okay, hold on. Who's Heather?
She will tell what happened with her.
Okay, so Ariana wants to talk about him exposing her. Ariana, what would you like to add? And right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. Tell us about what happened with you.
So my story is a little different because I kind of fought back in a sense. So I met him on someone's panel. My personality is real flirty. I'm cool, laugh it up, whatever. We click. I just talk on here. This is the internet. Let's be real. I talk my shit because that's what this is. This is what it is. So we exchanged numbers. We ended up talking. You know how you flirt and you just talk good stuff, whatever. We talked for maybe 3-4 days on the phone. He kept sending me his PKs. Kept sending the PKs. He pull up to my PK. I'll come drop a treasure or some beans. Nothing big. But I'm not about to keep coming to your PKs. And when I peeped what he was doing, I just stopped all communication. Mm-hmm. Well, you already know that sets off the tyrant. So we're in my sister's live one night, and he comes in. He comes up. He starts off sweet, and he just loses it. Curses me out, telling me I was the problem. I tried to manipulate him, and he got pictures of me, and he's going to expose me. He's going to wake it up on Bigo, going off. Telling him I sold him sweet dreams, and I shouldn't do this to men because that's how you break people's hearts. And mind you, I only talked to that man for 4 days. It got to the point where he was watching my window. He tried to say something to one of the young men on here that I was talking to. He told me that how was I making him feel like he was the only one, but I had other men on the app. He came back in my sister's room to talk about me when I wasn't there. And my sister called me in the room like, you're not about to talk about my sister. She's not here. And as soon as I come in there, he decides to cop a plea. He texts me talking about, you're not really sorry for hurting my feelings. You just want me to shut up, and I'm not. So finally I got tired of it. I said, expose me, wake it up. Show the picture. Shit, I send it myself. What's up? And that's when he started to leave me alone. But he was constantly in my window.
So he texted you that he was going to expose you?
No. He texted me that I wasn't sorry and I'm not going to shut him up. He said on the panel and on his live that he was going to expose me. He kept saying, somebody send me a shield. Somebody send me a shield. I'm about to wake it up. I'll expose her now. Somebody send me a shield. And he got mad because I'm not one of them bitches that's going to get scared. I said, expose me. I said, shit, I'll tell him myself what happened. So he got mad about that and ended his life.
Mm-hmm. Good for you for coming back.
I saw that he was crazy. He was literally window watching me, listening to every conversation I was having with the men on my panel, going in my sister's room, keep trying to be relevant, bringing me up. He also went into another friend of ours panel to kind of make it seem like I was the one that was manipulating him in a way. And it went on for about a week and a half, 2 weeks of the harassment. Until I kind of took a break.
Did you write Vigo about it? Did you write Vigo about it?
No, I didn't even know none of this was going on, but I definitely will now.
Absolutely. Take your time. Everybody's written today. We're almost up to 50 letters. Well, not quite, but that was our goal.
But he cursed me and my sister. He cursed my sister out also for trying to,
whenever someone cusses you out on live, record it. You have to record it, then you have to hit their name to get their Bigo ID. Record it, and that goes along with your little thing to Bigo.
Okay, yeah, I definitely will. This is ridiculous. Like all these stories I'm hearing today.
Bigo.tv. Feedback at Bigo.tv.
Okay, yeah, this is ridiculous. Like he really tries to manipulate and expose to get his way.
All right, so I'm going to bring it up. All right,
thank you.
So it's the quality, not the quantity. Well, the quality is, the ladies got proof too.
Hey, Heather wanted to come.
I hear you. I hear you.
Hey, from time to time, he got some of his loyal family members camped out in here, and I just want to know how come they don't want to speak on it. Because so far, it's been a bunch of women. We got a guy up in the comments. He's a loyal member. Let's hear what he got to say. If he don't want to be a coward,
What's his name, Rolo? Yeah, I like
Johnny Blem. Johnny Blem. Sorry,
Johnny, would you like to come up? Johnny, would you like to come up?
Oh shit! Up there.
That's okay. Johnny, would you like to come up?
Can you let Heather up, Empress?
I don't see Heather. She has to say hi or something. There she go. Hi, Heather.
Hello.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. So, Heather, how long have you known Tiras?
Almost since I've been on the app, and I'm on my third month.
You're in your third month? Okay. So what have you experienced with him?
I just want to say I haven't been on that long, and I don't have any real background knowledge of all the other stuff that's happened. I know that I was speaking to Sunny the other day, and so she asked me today, would I just speak on what happened to me personally? So I don't have any, I don't have background for this, so it's just being a new person, just being me. I met him very early on the app, and he asked me to be in the family. He's very supportive, and it was nice for a little bit, and I really loved the family members, but then family members would leave, and there were a few I'd gotten close to, and I wouldn't be able to talk to them. Like, we're not allowed to talk to them, and so that discouraged me at first, because I wanted to support Lovebug. Yes, Lovebug. I wanted to support Lovebug. I wanted to support Sunny Girl, and then I got chastised. I am a lot older than him and consider myself his elder. And in the first month, I was a little uncomfortable. Well, told they're an op.
Okay, so when he told you were not allowed to support them, be more specific. The comments wants to know. Be more specific.
He'll say, they're an op, stay out of there, and then if you go in there, why are you supporting them? Why are you in there? And I can explain more as to what happened this week too, but it's just, we're not supposed to. You're supposed to cut them off. Anybody that leaves the family or gets kicked out, you're not supposed to have any type of relationship with them. And so, I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. And then I met, a couple of really dear friends in there. And the first month, I was asked to leave to go help with another family. And he had me on a panel. And for about the week before, he'd been getting kind of rough with his language, as far as referring to me as, are you stupid? Are you effing stupid?
Did he say that to you?
Oh, yes, there's lots of witnesses. I actually had men literally called me and stuff, apologizing for the language. There's multiple witnesses to all of that, but because it was usually in a casino panel. So he made me feel bad when I wanted to leave at the end of the month, because I got asked to go do that. And then he said that he liked to read out of the Bible to me a lot, but he called me racist, and just because I had adopted children that were not white, that those are the biggest kind of racist. I kind of felt attacked at that. I really do not like being called a racist. And when I was going to leave, it was, that makes you look racist. You're racist. You're the only white girl in the family. You're a racist. And he, so I stayed because I had seen what kind of retaliation there was. Yeah. He'll read the Bible. He'll tell you to open your Bible right now. He read the Bible to me, and had me look at verses and stuff like that. But which, I'm a very Christian woman. But he says I don't really know because, Jesus was black and I'm a racist. So anyway, which is just completely crazy and awkward. So I stayed just to avoid any retaliation, because I had seen, the retaliation to previous ones. Well, the second month, he made me co-founder, and I really thought, I was like, I think he's, doing this because I stayed kind of as a thank you. But then when, and I do have screenshots of like messages and stuff. So I had sent him a dragon the first month because it was my first dragon, and I just wanted to send one. Of course, that's a gift. When Sunny left, I was concerned, and that's why I was kind of wanting to leave. She's like, just look at your numbers, just be careful and watch your numbers. So the second month I did. And then what happened was, after being made co-founder, I didn't realize that I was supposed to make sure he won everything. So when he would have PKs against other people that used to be in the family or rivalries or whatever, he does this, we must not lose this one thing in the chats. And so I had a PK against somebody that used to be in the family, and he threw me a dragon because he did not want me to lose that PK against him. And then I had another one within a couple of days, and he threw me another dragon to win that one. And these were against people he didn't like, and I did not ask for those dragons. So he called me and asked me for $250. So he said that, that's how much it cost, and that's what he needed. So I sent the money. But it was just uncomfortable. And then I had some illegal beans come through, and he had kicked Rasta out previously of the family, but he was on the gambling panel, literally having people go to my page and look at contributions to see who it could be. And it was either Wisecap or Rasta. And so, well, it was, and all this and that. And but it was Cap, and it was Cap again this month too. But I left the family a few days before the end of the month. I had left with just a note in there that I needed a slower paced family, because he was messaging me that I dropped the ball. He berated me for about 45 minutes. There was a gentleman in the family that actually timed how long he cussed me and berated me for dropping the ball, because he lost 2 PKs and it was my job to throw a dragon. Well, I didn't have money for all that because I had just sent him.
So when you threw him a dragon, did you ask him for $200 when you threw his dragons at him?
Oh no, and I accidentally dropped one in the casino panel one day and didn't get that back either. But I didn't push because he's literally the clinical definition of a sociopath. But anyway, I don't like confrontation. So I just sat there. I just sat there and took it until I left. He said fucking stupid a lot. fucking dropped the ball. You're such a fucking disappointment. Very verbally abusive. And that's just what I didn't care for, which is why I left. And I just left one little comment in there that I needed a family with people more my age, and how for a slower pace. And, and before that, I'd said I didn't want to be co-founder anymore because I didn't realize co-founder was supposed to make sure he won everything, no matter how many dragons it costs. So, mine's nothing serious. But
it's a lot. It's a lot of bullying though, and verbal abuse.
Yeah, I did take some screenshots where he'd be trying to tell me during PKs to shut the F up and whatever, and he's gonna snipe, and then about how I let him down and all this and that. So I left the family about 4 or 5 days before the month was over, and I went over to an older family. And so I'm okay now, except that I do have a couple of friends still in there, and he tried to kick me out a couple of days ago for supporting Angelo. And Angelo and I talk all the time and support each other. And he was mad because Angelo doesn't have admins in his room. So a fill-in that was the same member of the family, he went over and made her win. And then his next replacement beat him as well. And I don't know, I just feel bad for him. I just feel bad for everyone. I don't like the being, especially since I was older than him. I'm your elder. I deserve some respect. He would say that that's his content, but he does that in chats too, and on the phone. So it's not about content. That's just how he would speak to us. And that's really mine, besides the 250. And that was just to avoid confrontation.
Right. Now, are you expecting anything from him at all?
Oh, no, I left the family and I'm completely done. Every once in a while, he accidentally jumps in, and he has watched. And then I've got the family I'm in now. It's pastors' wives and deaconesses, and, we're an older family and a very Christian family. And it's some of his boys. He's got one that's starting to act like him and just really cuss the pastor's wife out and stuff at the end of a PK that they'd been lined for. And it was just really sad. After he had won, he did that. And we weren't even really trying to beat them because we didn't want any kind of crap, just very disrespectful. Then that's really the main problem is the verbal bullying.
Okay. Well, Heather, thank you so much. And you're not expecting anything from him, and we're glad you were brave enough to come and share your story. We really appreciate it. We really, really do.
Thank you.
And I know you'll look for the signs that anybody else do won't happen to you again. I'm glad it wasn't that bad.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much, beautiful. Sonny, did you have anything you want to add?
I guess they're trying to say, maybe I'm leaving something out. I don't know what I'm leaving out. I've talked about how he cursed me out in front of people. He cursed my friends out in front of people. He talked down on me. He made me recharge for him, and he never gave me back anything back. I was up on his board. He sent me the pictures. I did stuff with him virtually. I don't know if he took pictures or sent it out either. I don't know. Because he didn't send them to me. He maybe did. I don't know. So I don't know what else.
He definitely has been sending pictures out about you as well, Sonny. Though that's what I had told Vixen earlier. That I'm sorry. That basically somebody had came. I'm gonna see if I can find it in my inbox. But somebody had asked me about you in my inbox one day recently because they had seen we was talking on that panel with the guy. And they was telling me how Tyrus had sent pictures of you to them, and they sent them to me. My bad. And on WhatsApp app, But remember, my phone had got hacked, and I do have a new number. So I'm gonna try to go through my WhatsApp app, like how I found your messages, and see if I can find the message, because he definitely has been sending pictures about you around with you too. And I did tell Vixen that earlier, right, Vixen? I don't know if she's still here, but I definitely
Yeah, sorry, I'm watching here.
So basically, so you all know, none of y'all ain't special in his life.
That today.
None of you guys are special in his life. You all are disposable at any given time, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay? And it's disgusting.
Yeah, this is a lot. This was a lot for me to take in today, to be honest. This was a lot for me. I was going through this.
So money bags, box 1. What's your plan? So he verbally told you, I'll pay you back, send me all this money. Have you written a letter to Bigo at all yet? Nikki, money?
Yes, I'm sitting here now working on the letter.
Okay. Make sure his Bigo ID is in there. Make sure yours is in there. And let him,
I had
the manipulation, the bullying. It's okay, Gia.
You might see some, you should receive some screenshots, but it's going to come from a 940 area code.
So send some of those screenshots to Bigo as well. Explain to them what's in those screenshots. So some of your proof still needs to accompany your email, you ladies, okay? Some of the proof still needs to accompany your email. And not all of them, just point out what's specifically important.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Lady Mac, I appreciate your testimony. It was vital. It was time. I thank you. I respect you and your sister. I'm glad you got yourself out of it and you're taking a stance to support your sisters.
Yes, I appreciate you too, Miss Empress. You always a blessing. I just found out just some viral information that I didn't even know, and my sister as well, because, like I said, she just came over here. So it's just weird that all this time nobody knew pictures was floating around and things and so on and so forth. And it's like, the same way Sunny has gotten pictures of other people, I'm pretty sure her picture has went to other females as well, because obviously this is his MO. He wasn't even ashamed to send the pictures to Vixen, and Vixen wasn't even sexually involved with him like that. So.
Well, we support her, and it's okay. A lot of us as women, we all get a tap at that. Somebody becomes a victim. I'm definitely one. It's a lot of us are. So, Sunny's woke now, y'all. She was in denial. It's okay. She's woke. Some of us are in denial, and we don't want to believe it. But she's woke now. We all are. We all are.
This was a lot for me today. I never really expected this.
Mm-hmm. So I appreciate you all for your testimonies today. You all are hosts. I appreciate y'all a lot. So, she left so quick. Where did that gift go? Oh my God, that was so quick, girl. Did you leave?
I'm sorry. I think that was Bigo.
Dang, girl. As soon as I don't even know where that shit went.
That might have been Bigo.
Thank you, Empress. Hold on, girl.
Sorry, I just got on the mic. Was something said? I'm sorry.
All right, so when I had wrote a letter earlier as far as TV, am I supposed to write another letter and send in the pictures?
Yeah, write another one. Absolutely. Write another one with those photos. This is revenge porn. Make sure they see his face in the photos.
Okay.
So do I write them with all of
them? Sister needs to write it. Everybody needs to. Everybody got hands on it. This is revenge porn. These photos were sent to you by him. This is revenge porn. Right. Get your right on. Let me send you this shit. You know how I accidentally sent 2 dragons to Nikki. I'm like, what? How many shit I sent?
All right, I'm
like, okay. Right, well, appreciate your testimony. Anybody have any questions for the ladies?
Thank you. I'm gonna write another one now.
Because he had a lot to say today. So yeah, let's put some.
Who is box number 3?
We got work to do. You sent the email earlier. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know how I sent her 2 drinks. I'm just like trying to get them shields out.
I'm sitting here looking like, okay.
I'm trying to get the dragons out like 10 shields. They just once they got. I was gonna have to convert and just send it on y'all. I said, nah, it's okay. We'll let them live. So can I get a Draco? No. You can get a shell. Come on up and get your shell. Here, Mo.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Not everybody wants to come up. Let me come up. Come on. All right, so we know what we need to do. We all got a job. We all need to send those letters out. And don't stop. One should convert and return something. Not to me. She can give it to the ladies. No shade.
What they want me to do?
They want you to give everybody a shell. Not me.
Okay.
The ladies. That'll make y'all feel better comments. They say just give them. She might not have to convert. Remember, she gave out $7,000. She cashy.
Right. So, I mean, that's fine.
She's cash, baby.
I really didn't expect to get anything, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not expecting you to throw me anything either, sweetheart.
You can stop.
No. I'm saying, that's fine. I'll do that.
She gonna send y'all a shield too. Give them all. They all hosts. They need.
Mona, get your hands out. She get on my nerves. You know what's crazy, Miss Empress? I met box number 3 yesterday for the first time. I did not know today that we had anything in common, especially such an awful situation like this.
Very awful.
When she opened her box up and I seen her face, and I was like, oh, that was the girl I just willingly did the PK for yesterday. Like, I never met her before today, yesterday or whatever.
Well, we've been following each other for a while, though.
For a while, yes.
We didn't see each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of weird that, she had anything in common, especially something as horrible as that. Thank you. So that was kind of cool to me to even know that, she was a part of something that I even, you never know basically how you could have a connection with a person. That was kind of weird for me. That's my girl.
Did you get your stuff back where you see how much you are at? Did you get your what's the names back? Your what you call that stuff you get back? When you see where I don't even look at mine, that's why I don't know. When you go in and look at how much your quota is and how much time y'all put in, what does that call, y'all?
Your data.
Live data.
Live data.
Get your live data yet, Barbara. Girl, listen, I don't even look at mine. I get 3-point-some million and be good. I don't even look at it. And I do about 200 hours a month, so I don't even look at my live data. Sorry, y'all. Whatever, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't remember.
Miss Empress, do you need me to pass you something back?
Not me. I'm good. I'm at like 3.5 million beats, girl. Give them to these, but yeah, we good. You blessed. It's a blessing.
Right.
You really needed it, child. Cause good, please. You tried.
Go to bed, box number 3. Go to bed, girl.
I'm laughing at these people down here.
The comments, right?
I'm like,
the comments. That's why I was laughing. Cause I'm looking at them. So can I ask anybody in the comments, do y'all have any questions for us? Because I know Miss Empress was asking that prior to us getting into this. Does anyone in the comments have any questions or would like to call Miss Empress show to ask any questions?
Oh, and hey, Heather, that's not true. He just threw on me respectively. He did not throw on me. He came back and threw me because he was trying to reel me in. So he fair traded with me.
I'm going to mute you, boss lady. How is Sunny feeling at this moment right now? So we're going to get one box. So y'all want to ask Sunny that? How are you feeling right now, Sunny? How are you feeling right now?
It's hurtful, but I'm a little relieved to like get it out. But it's still hurtful.
Don't cry, Sunny.
She's crying, y'all.
Because Sunny, you know what's crazy? Sunny is such a nice, quiet, wholesome, beautiful lady. And you know what's crazy? From the first day I met Sunny, I always told her how nice and sweet she is. You understand? She always try to give me good energy, good vibes. And it's just sad that he would hurt someone. It's such a sweet young lady. And that Bible thing he was pulling, that used to be Sunny thing. Sunny was very close to the Bible, very biblical, very always willing to spread the word or something. So I think he really just started taking that from her. I'm sorry, Sunny. Don't cry, princess. You strong.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
Somebody in the comments, they did say, Sunny, he had you brainwashed to the point where she thought she was property and turned on her friends for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason why I pulled away from you, Sunny, because I was like, she gonna have to see in her own time that this guy is not good for anyone.
Me too, Sunny, but I told you that. That was the only reason why I stopped speaking to you, because
Sunny.
I didn't want you to be friends or be a part of him anymore. And that he was doing fucked up shit. Honestly.
But guess what? As a sisterhood, we pulled together. This is the end result. This is a beautiful moment right now. Women with similar experiences from the same narcissist pig coming together to share our stories and uplift each other. Where he at right now, he's watching the live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We need to do this every week. Absolutely.
You leaving Queen Hoodoo? Where you going?
She's in GG5000. She's in his family.
Queen Hoodoo, come here. Can I talk to you? Hey, Moet. Queen, can I talk to you? And I won't let them talk to you. Can we have a conversation? You and I? Okay.
Francis.
All right, ladies.
Francis
No, ma'am.
Ocean.
No, ma'am. No. You're not. No. You're not gonna ruin this. Let me talk to Queen Hoodoo myself, Princess. I'm bringing her up. You guys can listen, and that's on that. Everybody else is going on mute. I'm bringing her up. Queen Hoodoo, you and I, touch the join button, please. Hello, my love. Hi, how are you?
How y'all doing?
Good. So my name is Empress. I'm going to just have a conversation to you, woman to woman. No judgment, just a decent conversation just to see where you are and how you're feeling about all of this, okay?
Okay.
All right, so my first question is, do you believe any of the stories that the women are relaying today?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Good. How do you feel about... Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead.
And I am a good listener, so if you have anything to say, I want you to be able to express yourself, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, how do you feel about men? I'm a woman, you're a woman. You have a man.
I love men. I'm married. I've been married to my husband for 21 years.
Okay. So how would you feel if you and your husband had some intimate adult play by FaceTime, and then when you guys fell out, he decided to take your intimate photos that he took of you without you knowing them and pass them on to his homeboy, Robert? How would you feel about that?
I don't know how I would feel. I think I would first be angry, and then disappointed.
And these pictures are very explicit. You spread eagle. You're having real adult pleasure, fun with yourself. I mean, it's uncut. So that's what happened to a few of these women.
Devastated.
Well, that's what happened to a few of these women here from Tiras.
Oh, okay. Well, my situation is not so much like theirs, but he did just kind of come at me sideways for no reason at all. And then he started, cursing out other people, about me. And I'm like, what did I do?
Right. So this is my question. You have a man that you married that take care of you and your kids.
Yes.
How would your husband feel that you got a peanut on an app disrespecting his wife?
He already knows about it, and he's not happy at all.
So why is your husband's wife still wearing this man's badge?
Well, it just happened. I just recently spoke with him about it, and he hasn't said anything, but I know that's what I'm gonna do. I just had not, because I've been off the app literally for 3 days because he's constantly just dragging me for no apparent reason. And so I'm just like, I'm not even going to feed into it. I'm not going to say anything about it. He took me off of the PK schedule so I couldn't see it. He just all the vindictive things that he does. I watched him actually do it to Heather. Hey, Heather. I had just
so hold on. So basically, you're agreeing with everything we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So why not go ahead and drop the badge on my panel right now? Then I'll show you how to find. I'm going to teach you how to find the PK schedule yourself, and I'm going to show you how to sign up for PKs yourself, and we'll help you find another family. Can we drop that badge right now, please, on my panel, please?
I'm on it. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, let's do that. Now, I'm going to unmute the other ladies. Nobody ain't going to attack her. Nobody ain't going to talk down to her. I'm not doing it. I'm going to unmute y'all. Go ahead.
I would hope not.
I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just going to, just in case, sometimes you have to say that. Okay?
Yes.
So I'm going to unmute y'all, and we're going to celebrate this. She's woke.
And I actually have a few more things, if it's okay, if I can finish sharing.
I'm going to mute everybody. Y'all let her share. Just listen to her. Mute yourself. And then when you want to talk, you can talk. Let her share her story. Go ahead.
So about 2 weeks ago, Tiras, we were on a casino. He asked me if I wanted to learn some things about, what's going on with the app and how to do certain things and so on and so forth. So I was like, yeah. So he was like, it's $1 for Cash App. So I was like, okay, cool. Since my husband's here, I always have him listen in. And my husband is the one who actually started telling me about Tiras. He was like, I'm listening to him. And he doesn't sound like a person that you should be hooked up with. And I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. Let's, find out what's happening. Thank you. And so I sat in there. And I always have him on speakerphone whenever he calls me. And so my husband would always listen in. And so after a while, my husband's just like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. And I'm like, it's cool. We're still learning because I'm learning. I don't know everything. I understand that he has some information and I'm just trying to get that information from him. And so, so as we're talking to him, he's giving us information. He's telling us things. He's telling me about how to do PKs and what else to do. And so after we discussed that, we also sent him, because we were talking about PKs and dragons and how much they cost. And, so it's like this whole thing about Bigo. So we were getting this information. We then Cash App him $250. And then we have our PKs, we do this stuff. My husband is also on the app as well, and So he's my biggest supporter. So
is he a host? Because if you're a host, you bring Daddy right on to me so I can show y'all how to run this app and make this money without scamming you.
He's not a host, and he only came on the app just to support me. So he's just there to, because he hears me talking about this app and he's like, what's going on? Like, so he's trying to find out all of this stuff, and then he starts hearing me talk about Tiras, and he's like, well, who is that? So I start telling him who that is. So now he wants to hear who this guy is and what he's saying.
That's right. So he's a man. Let me tell you something about your husband. It's a lot of men in here don't give a damn what their wives are doing. You know that, right? Yes. And your husband is concerned about your well-being, whether it's in real life or virtual. That's a good man you got there. He's watching out for you. We're going to drop this sleazeball today, and we're going to try to find you somewhere else so you can be better. Your husband don't have to be so concerned about you, that he knows you're okay. So you need to kiss your husband right now, because this is a man that takes care of his wife. Yes. He got your back.
He does. And because of that, he opened my eyes to a lot of things, concerning the app and concerning Tiras as well. So as we do this PK, my husband's in the room. He's always going to be there to make sure that I'm on top of my game. And so Tiras decides to drop a dragon. But he dropped the dragon with the knowing that we just gave him $250.
So you basically had to purchase the dragon for him, and he get to show off like.
But I didn't need to purchase the dragon. That was for just in case at any time, like if my husband's not there or something like that. But he made it seem as if he came through, dropped the dragon on me, and. Because he thought he was manipulating me is what he thought he was doing. But he wasn't manipulating me. I knew exactly what I was doing. So my husband is like on the road a lot. So because he's on the road, he's like, well, we'll put this over here. So in case I'm not there and you need assistance in your PK, he'll be able to assist you in your PK. So I'm like, okay. So he drops the dragon.
And but my husband is more than a dragon, yeah.
Right, I know, but I'm just saying because it was supposed to be for long term. So my husband dropped a dragon though, and so my husband's in the room, and he tells my husband to stop gifting me. So my husband's like, for what? Like, why would I stop gifting you? So because it's like he wanted to put himself in the place where as if he was coming to save me, where I don't need to be saved. So he and then he WhatsApped me and asked me if I wanted him to drop another dragon for me, and if so, I needed to cash app him. And I'm like, no, I don't need to cash app you anything. But so now he's thinking that as if he has me in his pocket when you owe me money. I don't owe you anything. So we go on, and he tells me, okay, when you start having peace, stop saying everybody's name when they come into the PK, because then people will know that I'm there and they'll think I'm going to snipe the PK. But then I'm watching him in all of his PKs, he calls every single person's name that comes into his life. So I'm like, well, why would he tell me not to call any names and then talk trash about, and now it's saying, oh, she's being funny. She's not calling anybody's name. She's not doing this. But this is all of the things that he told me to do. So my husband asked him, he said, well, listen, she can purchase as many beans as many diamonds as she wants, but I need to know how can she, make the most out of her money. So he said, well, if she goes into someone's personal life, if she only gives 10 beans, then that should be sufficient. And if she, when she goes to the family PKs, if she goes to at least 2 PKs a day and drop 50 beans on each PK, she should be good. Well, now when I started doing exactly what he told me to do, he started cursing me out. Now he's like, oh, she talking about she got money and she got this and she got that, but she only dropping 50 beans and look how she do. And I'm like, but this is what you told me to do. Now that I'm actually doing what you told me to do, now you're telling me that I'm doing something. And then didn't tell me. He had a whole live about it. And still has not till this day said one word to me. He has only said it on his live. And then, he's going on and he's like, oh, she's always calling my phone. I've never called Tyrus ever. And I have all the call logs. Like, I have never dialed his number. He has always called me.
And we believe you.
And so, like, everything that he's saying, we're like, what? I'm like, what are you talking? Why?
It's Bigo-Tiras, Tyrus.
Yeah.
Bigo-Tiras. Okay, ladies.
And
stay away
so
from
he just and he manipulates everybody. And see, the only reason why he couldn't manipulate me is because of my husband. A lot of the ladies that he manipulate are women whose husbands, like you said, are either not, around a lot or aren't bothered by them being on the app, or they're single. And he preys on that. And I watch him with all of the ladies. Like I felt so bad for Miss Nikki because he cursed this lady out. And I'm like, she is an adult, like you, and she's, to me, is my elder. And I'm like,
a grown businesswoman.
Yes, and I'm like, why did he do that? And I didn't hear anything, but someone told me about it, and I was like, what are you talking about? Why would he do that? Like, I don't understand. Like, if you mad with me, be mad with me. I'd rather you be mad with me, but don't take it out on somebody else who had nothing to do with it.
Can we stop for a second, y'all? Her badge is gone. Her badge is gone. Miss Queen Hoodoo just dropped her badge. Period on period on period. Yes, she did.
I cannot. I'm not a person who likes confrontation. So I just had to just reground myself, regroup, because I allowed his drive to drive me into something that I was not prepared for.
Oh, we celebrating, y'all.
And so now I like I said, I haven't said anything. I haven't said a word. I haven't said anything to anybody. You guys are the first persons I've talked to other than my husband.
Yeah, just grew up. Period. Go ahead.
So, no, I mean, that's basically it. Like, I don't know. I don't even know, because I didn't do anything. So I'm not even sure why I'm even being attacked. So
because he's disrespectful and he wants your money.
Yes. And that was something that I told Miss Nikki. I said, one thing about this app is that nobody can tell you how to spend your money. And so if I choose to put 10,000 beans on one person, that's my choice.
That's your choice.
But you can't tell me that I can't spend my money somewhere else. Oh, don't be friends with them. Don't talk to them. Oh, they want to drop their badge. Don't speak to them. Don't do this with them. And then he attacks them. And I'm like, for what? I mean, if you were a better person, maybe people would want to be here. But you don't make it easy for anybody.
Thank God for you. Thank God for your husband. And just thank God for your movements that you watch and you're mindful. Because a lot of us don't get the opportunity to catch it at the beginning. A lot of us get pulled down in the rabbit hole and we lose a lot, including our self-worth and our dignity. So shout out to you, sis. And thank you for allowing yourself to educate some of the women in the comments today and bring awareness to this guy.
He's
and
not
thank God for preparing you with such a strong man, someone that loves his wife and care. He cares about what you're up to. He's all in it. He's a part of your journey, and that's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, blessings to both of you.
Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you all.
Thank you. Thank you for dropping the bag. So you need to find another family. There's a lot of families out here. I mean, you know, just choose wisely. That's all I ask. I'm not going to try to sell you and manipulate your mind, but you know, I don't know if you know me or know of me or my family, but choose wisely. There's a lot of great families out here. Choose wisely. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
but you need a family so you can get some of the good family PKs. You do need to be. Wait, when is the last PK you had with him? Is there rebates hanging over your head?
Yes.
Oops. How many rebates?
Over 100.
100K?
Probably.
How long ago? Which PKs?
I would have to look at them, but all the stuff for October, like he took me off the list 3 days ago.
No, but what about your rebates? Did you complete PKs?
Yes, I completed all my PKs.
So what you need to do is write Bigo with all the PKs you completed and let them know when they send out your rebates. You're no longer in that family, to make sure they send them to your Bigo ID. That's all. So write Bigo right now and let them know.
How do I do that?
Feedback@bigo.tv.
Hold on.
And can't you write the 30,000 message too?
Hold on.
All right, right, Bigo. Yeah, right, both. So you can do it in the app too. Okay, do it both. Look at both of them. Right, feedback@bigo.tv and 30,000, and let them know you were in the family. You got rebates that you're waiting on, and that the rebates make sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I can't understand you. Can you spell it out for me?
Yeah. Feedback, FEEDBACK, and they're going to put it in the comments for you. Sorry about
feedback.
That.
Okay, feedback. Okay.
Oh, you still got all yours, Boss Lady? Okay. We just want to make sure they all go to her. Okay, Boss Lady still got all her rebates when she left her family. I just want to make sure they go to her. So feedback@bigo.tv.
Okay.
And you got yours too, Heather? Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
Good. Okay. Yes, I'll definitely still do it so I can at least have it into play.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay. I'm glad you were open-minded and strong enough. So why were you leaving early? He's like, I'm leaving. Why did you say that?
Oh, because someone in the comments had asked me why was I still a part of their family, and I said I'm leaving.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. See, we misread that comment, y'all. Oh, make your husband drop the badge too. Yes. Period. All right, hubby, your turn.
I'll do his. I'll have to do his on his device, but I'll get it and I'll do it.
I'm glad you guys respect yourselves enough and respect all these ladies to know that you don't need to be a part of something as disgusting as what these ladies are saying today. And I appreciate you, my sister. Nice to meet you, Queen Hoodoo.
Nice to meet you as well. And everybody on the panel, thank you so much. I appreciate you offering your stories as well so that I can understand better as well about who I was actually dealing with.
Okay, so the word is Demi Baytin is going to have Tiras on her panel. That's fine, whoever she is. Mm-hmm. Somebody need to interview his line, and she better take in consideration all these facts from these ladies. And when
just so you know, I have all my receipts as well. So anytime any receipts I have all my receipts. Like I keep everything. And that's the reason why I didn't understand why he was coming at me all of a sudden when I just did everything he told me to do. So then, it became a big mess. It just became a big mess.
He's over there now? Perfect. So guess what? When we end this, you guys can go in the comments and say, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying. You can say that. So what's her Bigo ID for the ladies that are interested in looking or Bigo TV watching him? What's her Bigo ID? What's the Bigo? Demi Bay 10 MS DIMEY BAE 10 DIMEY. So Dime Bay 10. Is that what it is? Dime Bay 10. Well, let him know he gonna have some cheerleaders in the comments. Let him know. Let me go over there. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. It's been great. I know y'all are ready to go see him live. And Dimey DIMEY BAE 10. All right. KM, I'm going to. All right. So listen, it's been fabulous. God bless us all. We did great. Okay, we did great together. I need to speak to tell that young lady that was in box 2, Lady Mac, that I need to speak with her. I was actually going to call her down, but I need to speak with her. And other than that, God bless everybody. We did good. We did really well today. We got some awareness, and we wrote Bigo. Sunny girl, we love you. You can get in contact 321. This is how y'all can get in contact with me in the comments. Y'all put my number in for the people that wants to contact me about a show or a court case. Also, I'm going to be doing a court case. I'm going to be doing, the judge is going to start going solo and telling you guys about the do's and don'ts of Bigo and what to watch out for. 321 right there, 800-8445. That's how you can get in contact with me. Again, yeah. Also, if you want to find this show, go to YouTube and put in EmpressParis Court, and you'll be able to find this show in its entirety. Also, don't miss out on Charm School that we have every Tuesday and Sundays with ladies and men. We also have season 2 of Charm School that we'll be auditioning for. Also, if you want to follow Charm School at Bigo Charm School on Twitter. At Bigo Charm School on Twitter, and follow my YouTube again, EmpressParis on YouTube. Auditions may be Sunday and Monday. This coming Sunday, which is tomorrow, and Monday. Okay? If not Sunday, definitely Monday. It all depends on how tired I am, because you guys know I've been traveling. All right? So at Bigo Charm School on Twitter. And also this week on Charm School, the guys have a debate on why Pharaoh's team shouldn't stay on Charm School, and Pharaoh's going to debate why his team should stay on Charm School. So it's going to be the great debate. All right, Bigo Charm School season 1 for the Prince Charm School and episode 5. All right, so thank you.